is going on here? There it is.
Episode. I just wanted the people to see the nice 49er mural
Oh,
before we jumped on there.
oh, are we faithful? Not blind faithful
What
or
is
regular faithful? Regular faithful. Okay.
episode 85? Ocho Cinco.
8-5. Ocho Cinco. There it is.
85 of these bitches. Can't believe it.
85. They got the Kittle, got the Vernon on them.
Yeah.
What was that?
85
85. What was
motherfucking
that?
episodes.
85. Well, Bob Shmone. What up, Shmone?
By money.
Yeah, what a diesel.
Episode 85. So we are going to get to Niners. We're going to get some other stuff. But shit, first, it caught me off guard today. I know it caught you off guard. Group chat was a fucking mess today.
Oh, Jesus.
These crazy ass NFL trade deadline madness.
It is a fucking...
This is the most active. This is the most active it's been in a while. I mean, usually the deadline is kind of dead, but
Yeah.
This one was off the hook.
This one was shit. Who we got to blame for this?
We had some big names. We got some big names on the move. We had some fake news out of somebody from this podcast. I'm not going to mention any names. Just going to say he's on the right side of the podcast. What did you do? You got a fake Adam Schefter account? Found what the fuck happened? We never got to the bottom of that.
Supposedly it was Adam Schefter that said it.
But you got it from somebody else, though, right? That's what it was. Like it was a link from Twitter or some shit.
Well, it wasn't a link. It was just someone else posted. I mean, didn't really look Photoshop. Maybe took it down. Who knows? Adam Schefter be slipping these days. Adam Schefter be slipping. You know, he put shit
up. But the rumored tweet that had us kind of shook up was Brian Burns to the Rams. But that was all bogus. That was fake news, mumbo jumbo. I'll take pictures for the IG.
And then yeah, so that was the initial here. What is that? I posted in here. It said the fuck
it's fake news anyway. Womack be dropping the fake news.
I mean, it was saying. I mean, I don't know. It was believable.
I believed it because I thought it was official, and then I was nah, this shit don't look official.
It was basically the Rams were getting fucking. Basically, the Rams traded and got fucking Brian Burns, and they deal Taylor Rapp and Darion Kendrick in a few draft picks for Brady Christensen and Brian Burns. That's what it said. And then they would get a third and fourth round picks and whatever on day 2. But it was kind of believable, especially with Taylor Rapp. Taylor Rapp is trash, so that's why I hadn't believed in it. I was like, yeah, he's fucking weak anyway. So, but didn't come to fruition, and Brian Burns is still on the Panthers. And then it came out to what? And then they said that they wanted 2 firsts for him, or the Rams were willing to give him 2 firsts, right? And they rejected that shit. So,
yep.
I guess that was the real.
That was the one that Big Leo had posted. Big Leo had posted that.
Big Leo Schefter.
Leonardo Schefter.
But yeah, so that was a bungle, I guess. Not a bunghole like the Cincinnati guys, but the bungle. Speaking of which, them motherfuckers, how the fuck they got their ass whooped by the Browns yesterday?
I didn't even honestly see that when I was out trick or treating with the kids.
They whooped their ass 35-13.
Happy Halloween or belated Halloween. We were supposed to have an episode last night, but didn't work out.
Shit fell through. I was tired of shit too.
We're here tonight. We're here on a rare Tuesday night.
Rare Tuesday. We'll be back on Mondays, so we just kind of Halloween. Everyone's doing family shit. I fell asleep, so.
Bob Money said there's a shit ton of active trades today.
There's a lot of shit.
Fake Womack Schefter, Big Leo.
Schefter. So yeah. So let's you want to run down? Let's run down the
at least the big ones.
At least the big ones anyway, because I mean there was a lot of shit that went down, but let's do. I guess the biggest was it Roquan? Do you think Roquan to the Ravens?
Yeah, that was a big one.
One of the biggest,
That was That was a big one. What did they give up? Do you know?
I think it was here. I'll do it right now.
Pull it up. Let's figure this one out.
We'll get to it. So there it is, Roquan to the Ravens, which is actually a really good trade for them. You put him on that fucking defense. You know, Ravens defense isn't. They've always been good, whether it's drafting or getting free agents. They always found pieces to fucking fit their little scheme, and this dude fucking fits right in.
Yeah, he's
With
the
them.
linebacker, the Ray Lewis type of
Yeah, he fits fucking
linebacker for
right
them.
in. Right in with
It's a nice
that.
pickup. Their defense has struggled a little bit, so that's that's a solid move for them.
Yeah,
for sure.
There was that, and then I guess the next biggest was it Chubb going to Miami, right? I think that was probably the next biggest one.
Chubb to the Dolphins.
Right.
Dolphins got a Chubb.
To the Dolphins.
Dolphins have a Chubb.
And
No
Dolphins
home
got a
Mills.
Chubby. But yeah, so and they used
You
one
were
of the
bigger on that
Niners.
one, but I didn't think that was that big of a move.
I think it was
think
big for
Bradley
them.
Chubb has been overrated. He's only got 27 sacks because when we were talking about it earlier,
Yeah, but I think he
started
was
looking
injured.
into it.
I think he was injured one year though.
But that's part of it. You know what I mean? He's not even he's not even on the field that much.
Yeah, but he's only like a third. I mean, I think he's like a third-year player though, and he got injured one of them years. So this is,
Nah,
this essentially
he's
is
his fifth year. He's fifth year.
No, really?
Mm-hmm.
He came in. He came in with
in
Bosa?
2018. In 2018,
2018?
he had the most sacks of his career. He had 12, which ain't even that. I mean, and that's with opposite of Von Miller. Since Von Miller's gone down, his sacks have gone way down. I mean, he has been hurt, but I don't know. I just didn't find it to be that big of a deal.
I mean, Chubb's cool. Well, he got one of the first
What was he
rounders
like? The
from
second
us.
overall?
I think it was like top 5 somewhere. I believe. I don't know. Let's check on this again.
I think he's a little bit. And I wouldn't say a bust, but I mean, he's been more of a bust than a boom, I guess you could say. For as much money he's making,
he's got the third highest win rate this season on fucking pass rushes. So I mean, he's doing decent this year, and it was on the Broncos. Fucked us up.
Yeah, I mean, he's cool, but I mean, I just don't. I mean, I wouldn't give up a first round pick for him personally, but I guess the Dolphins feel like they're in win now mode. So you can't fault the Dolphins. They haven't won shit, so they got to make moves.
Yeah, and you were.
I just don't think that was. I don't think that was that big of a move, really.
Yeah, well, he went 5th overall in 2018, so yeah.
And they gave up a lot for him. A first, 4th, and what else? First, 4th.
Yeah, but they used the first that we gave them, and that's what I'm saying. Like they fucking turned our picks into fucking.
Yeah,
well, I mean, yeah, that was the biggest trade. But we're talking, that happened like last week. It's still part of it, I guess. But yeah, that was huge, especially after his performance.
Well, yeah, especially because you kept him away from the Rams. That's the main thing. Speaking of which, same old sorry ass Rams. Got that McCaffrey down there. I told you that was a high ass pass too. You didn't want to fucking look at this guy. He's all fucking Michael Jordan
jumping the catch. I don't know why he fucking jumped on it. He didn't have to fucking jump on that pass. It was right there.
Fuck you mean he didn't have to jump? That shit was hella high.
Who, McCaffrey? Oh, you're talking about the McCaffrey one?
Yeah, I'm talking about the
McCaffrey he put it right between 3 defenders on the sideline. That was a good pass. Like, what do you mean?
Nah, it was an okay pass. That was all McCaffrey.
It was a good pass. What do you mean? It was a great catch, but it was a
good
pass.
It was a decent pass. McCaffrey made that shit happen.
It was a fucking great catch. Quit it.
That's a McCaffrey. That's the kind of plays we got McCaffrey for when Jimmy throws it 10 feet in the air. Oh, yeah. They said the pass was designed for Kittle. I don't know if it was. I mean, I don't know if the throw was to Kittle, but the play was designed to Kittle. Jimmy admitted that in an interview after the game. So it may have been for Kittle. Yeah. Kittle was right
either
back
way.
there.
I mean, they're both kind of the vicinity there, but no, that was a fucking good pass.
It was not a good pass.
It was a good pass. What do you mean it wasn't a good pass? Yeah, it was. Oh, Jesus.
It was an average pass, dude. Really? Let me get. I can get the all 22 on this. I got the all 22.
Look at where it was. Look at where he fucking put it. There's 3 defenders in the fucking tiny ass fucking area. He fucking put it right there. He dropped it in the bucket, dude. That was a good pass.
Nah. Not a good pass. It was an okay pass.
It's a good pass.
It was an okay pass. It wasn't the best pass.
It was a fucking good pass.
We'll get to the Niners more in a couple minutes. Let's finish up this trade madness. What else was on there? I know
they were So
TJ
they used
Hawkinson got dealt.
TJ Hawkinson went to the fucking Vikings. Fuck the Vikings. I don't even think they're really that good. Fuck that 5-1.
Vikings are going to be nasty. Their defense, their offense is going to be nasty. You already got Dalvin Cook. You got your boy Justin Jefferson.
What has Dalvin even done anyway? I mean, that's the only dude. I'm Thielen ain't doing shit.
When
I got him on
Dalvin's
my
healthy,
fantasies.
he's cool. He's probably at least top 10 running backs, I would say, fantasy wise. And he's just been healthy. This is the first time he's been healthy in a while. Claypool was also dealt. But now this could be a problem because Kirk Cousins is a decent quarterback. He's better than Jimmy for sure. And you give him a weapon like this to go with Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook out of the backfield.
Just don't let him play on primetime because this motherfucker does not even. He's got like one win fucking on primetime. Kirk Cousins, fuck, Cousins trash.
What's up, Sel Walt?
Yo!
Oh shit!
Back
look at this.
House.
What's happening?
Look at this.
Where you been, cool.
Been doing your thing for a minute. Huh? How's it been?
It's cool, man. Until I got fucking COVID.
So you got COVID? Look at this. Yeah. See, should have been on the. You wasn't getting COVID being on the podcast. We know that.
Oh, you
want to go and fucking do shit.
That's how you talk to your friends. That's what you talk to your friends like that.
Well, I'm just saying, like I'm just saying,
right
though.
Brother.
Like you wasn't getting COVID when you was on here with us. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. How about you just leave that alone now? Douche.
Should have been here with us. That's all I'm saying.
Well, hey, yo.
Anyway,
you ain't gonna pay the bills for me, baby. But I appreciate it. I know you miss me.
Not yet.
I got a little fade on it. I pay for your lights in the back. Anyway, what's good, man? So how's everything? You've been gone for a minute.
Yeah, the job's working well. So I've been off almost 2 weeks behind this bullshit. I figure hopefully that the next time I test negative and I can go back to work and shit. So
you'd be fine. COVID doesn't even exist anymore.
Right. It's all just it's all it was made up and you know what I mean. It was fabricated. You know how it goes. But living in America, you know what I'm saying?
There it is. Now, what the hell are you saying?
Yeah, we're just talking this trade deadline madness. I don't know if you heard all the shit that went down today. Bradley Chubb to the Dolphins.
Yeah, but they used one of our first picks with them, though. That's what I was saying. I was like, they used all our first picks with Jalen Waddle, with Tyreek, and now.
But not really, though. They packaged them up so that people are trying to. Of course, you're gonna
package them up.
It's a cute little story, but it's not accurate. It's misleading.
It's not misleading because they used our first rounders. What's so misleading about that? It's factual.
But they didn't just use our first rounders. There was fourth rounders, third rounders, all kinds of other shit in there.
When have you know just a first rounder straight up for fucking anybody? Like, of course it's gonna be packaged.
That shit happens all the time. What are you talking about?
Well, okay, who's traded for a first rounder straight up recently that you know of?
Roquan, but then they gave him more for Roquan.
They gave more than.
There's been people traded for a straight up first rounder though. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head, but.
Yeah, exactly. So if you don't, then shut your ass up. That's all.
I think he could have been had for just the first, but I think they were just like intent on getting him. So,
well, he wanted to get the fuck out of there anyway. Chicago wasn't doing nothing.
Straight dumpster fire, man. Him and Quinn both went to a better situation. Quinn obviously went to the best situation, but Roquan is definitely going to be used properly where he's going right now.
The Bears picked up Chase Claypool too. They got a much needed target for
something. That's something.
And a new place for Chase Claypool to see if
why don't they get OBJ? I don't understand. Why don't they get OBJ?
Well, he
probably don't want to fucking play there. He wants to play for contender. He already said
he's coming off a fucking injury though. What the fuck is he gonna do?
He got the name.
I could pose the same question and say, why aren't we going after Eric Fisher or Darrell Williams? They're both just sitting out there, and one of those guys.
We are.
Yeah, and
we're going after Eric Fisher.
Well, I would love to. Either one of those guys is an upgrade over fucking McTurnstile. You know what I mean?
Let's be honest.
Well, that's just a case of we'll get to that later. That's
right.
Same song and dance.
Who went and got Fenton? I can't remember, but somebody got Fenton, Rashad Fenton from KC.
Oh,
let's see.
They got him from what I understand.
We posted everything.
And he's a starting corner. You know what I'm saying? I get that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he got benched though from one of the rooks, right? Because they have both the rookies over there.
He was injured that game. He was injured on that game when they played us,
Well,
which
they
made
felt
it even harder to accept that we got our ass whooped so bad.
well with a couple of rookies. Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Oh yeah, so we didn't even get your take on the McCaffrey trade, but I mean, it's kind of a moot point now. But I'm sure you were juiced on that.
Right.
I mean, it's still fresh.
CMC coming in definitely was
Yeah,
a
but it's
shot.
easier. It's easier to give an opinion now, is what I'm saying.
Well, it's a
basically.
shot in the arm that I think we needed. I mean, it's never bad to have as many playmakers as we got now. It's just, can we distribute the ball evenly to all of them? You know what I mean? So that's the one thing that kind of got me a little tweaked about that trade. I was like, cool. I mean, it would have been nice if we had him 2 years ago, but I'm not against what we got, in him. I mean, obviously, look at the past. He's just the best pass. You know what I'm saying? We've seen in the Bay Area thrown deep like that, since Jimmy's got here. So, you know what I mean? It says a lot when your halfback can throw a deep ball better than your quarterback. But you know what I'm saying? It still was nice because it looked like it took a lot of pressure off of Jimmy. And I think that's another thing there, is that he's trying to, in his mind, he's trying to do too much, which is why it leads to some of those weird ass sacks and some of those picks. Like he's just trying to extend the play, but it's just, as a field general and a guy who's been in this league as long as he has, sometimes you just got to go, you know what? It's better to live another day, fight another day, and let me just throw this ball away. But I think with him being in the huddle now, and obviously he's supplanting, all of our starting running backs. I mean, and which is as it should be, because I think Elijah is more better than as a scat back, or, a spell halfback, rather than the guy that's going to take the load the whole time, because he's too injury prone. He's just a little too small. I love him.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. He did a lot with what he had last year, but I think with CMC being there, it's going to help him when you consider longevity. So
And sure,
Big Leo,
and then,
we got a Fab Four in the house.
there he
full
is.
house.
And then also maybe he'll be more willing to do the fucking check down too, instead of trying to do all that shit. You know what I mean? So, and that's what we saw anyway. When it wasn't there, he was throwing it down to McCaffrey. I mean, he wasn't really doing that too much with the running backs that we had. I don't know whether it's because maybe he didn't feel, or maybe that they weren't the receiving type. I mean, I don't know, but obviously with that catch that he fucking did on the sideline, check it down this month.
Are we all in agreement that CMC was the biggest trade of this trading period?
I mean, I think
Pretty much,
I
right?
think it was. Yeah.
I mean, we're biased. We're definitely biased on this one.
Yeah,
but
no, not really. We're not, because that's look what he fucking did. Like we got him like last week, but we got him on 2 days, and he played 18 snaps. You can't really judge it on that. And then you had a full week of practice. Look what the motherfucker does. Like So
well, after the first week, I heard a lot of chirping that there was a bad trade and this and that. But I never. I mean, we talked about it. It was a good trade. Anytime you get a talent like that for not even getting up a first round pick, like. I mean, it's low risk, high reward. Injuries are an issue, but injuries are an issue for every fucking person on our roster. So that shouldn't scare us away.
Fits right in.
Fits right in.
Really did.
But as long as this dude can stay healthy, can stay healthy, which I don't know if he can, but if he can, I mean, he's top 5 best, maybe top 3 best running back in the league.
I mean, you're always going to get people that are going to, boo-boo a trade. But, I mean, look, dude, this guy in his second game with us, a week and a half, he did something that nobody's done since LT.
Trifecta.
What I mean? He did that trick, and that's pretty damn awesome if you think about it, So
tailor-made offense for him too.
Totally. He's in a spot where he's definitely going to get used properly, and I mean, we're getting a lot of reinforcements back after this week. So, if the defense comes back and it's nice and healthy, and then they get back in their stride, I mean, it's going to be very complementary to each other, especially with CMC on the roster.
Yeah.
And other trade news, real quick, before I forget, because I almost forgot. Jeff Wilson was there today.
Yeah, he went to the Dolphins.
I am. Can you shut up? Yeah.
No.
Jeff Wilson. That's what I'm doing. Jeff Wilson was traded today for a 5th round pick to the Dolphins, as Womack mentioned. So Mike McDaniel gets another toy to play with, a former Niner out there. From our standpoint, I was never big on Jeff Wilson. I thought he was an average running back in a great system for him.
Yeah,
he's never going to be more than a second stringer, third stringer in the NFL, in my opinion. So I'm not too upset about this, especially when you look at the depth we got coming back.
Yeah.
You got TDP there, who we really haven't even got a chance to see yet. We've seen a little bit. We've seen some good things. He's a big bruising back, so hopefully we can integrate him in there. And then you got Tico, on the practice squad, going back and forth. Practice squad, regular, calling him up when we need him. And then you got Jordan Mason, who hasn't touched the ball all year long, but supposedly we like. And then Elijah Mitchell's coming back this week, as Leo mentioned.
After the bye week.
After the bye week. That's what I mean. This week, after the bye week, whatever. Yeah. So, I mean, from a depth standpoint, if you get a 5th-round pick for Wilson, take it. I mean, we need some draft ammo.
Yeah, we need some.
I don't know how you guys feel about the move. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but in our system, a lot of running backs look good, is my point.
I mean,
one could argue that we actually got better at the running back position. With CMC and then trading away Jeff Wilson. You know what I mean? You could make that argument.
Well, he wanted to get traded too. Like, I mean, when he got there, when McCaffrey got there, I mean, he kind of, I guess the word
he
was
he kind of went.
He went up to Lynch and was like, "Yo, like, I know what it is. Just you trade me somewhere." And then that was the thing when he traded him over to the Dolphins. He was like, McDaniel was like, "Don't worry, like, he's gonna be good over here." So I guess that's one of the things.
I mean.
So.
He's going
2
right
fumbles
back.
were big too. That hurt. Those
He's a fumbler. He's a fumbler. But
McCaffrey was a fumbler though on Sunday. What was that shit about?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
And I think that first one was a fumble, but they called it an incomplete pass.
Which one?
Whatever.
I think it was just
that was incomplete pass. That was
I don't know about that.
He didn't really make the football move. Like,
he didn't make. I think
step.
only 1, 2. It was like.
He had 1-2 and he was lunging forward. I would have called it a fumble.
Back in the day, that would have been a fumble back in the day. But then they changed the.
It's a bang bang. It's a bang.
You know how they.
Play.
But no, back in the day, it would have been a fumble for sure because
I've seen it called a fumble even now though. I mean, it depends on what refs you get every week.
They get into football moves and what did he do? Did he do this? Did he touch?
But they're very liberal with whatever they want to say a football move is, depending on how they want to influence the game.
I 100% agree. It's definitely on the reffing crew that's out there. I believe that 100%.
But let's hope that he got all that shit out of his system early on.
Well, sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and definitely fucking bounced our way on that fucking shit.
Hell
yeah,
Lucky Killer was
literally right in the fucking hands of fucking Ray. Yeah. Well, Ray. So
I really think that one that was a fumble was just a good play on Ramsey's part. He got his head into the ball, and there's not really much you can do about it.
Sometimes that shit just hit perfect.
Yeah. So
one more trade note. I just want to mention. Cause I know we're about to jump into Niners anyway. Kadarius Stoney to the Chiefs. I think that's a pretty good move for giving up barely anything, a 3rd and a 6th round pick for a guy who can return kicks. And Andy Reid
he'll utilize. He's
and
done
then,
it.
The speed is going to be another weapon for fucking Mahomes.
And Fenton went to the Falcons to your thing. He went to the Falcons, and another one too. The Calvin Ridley got moved too now.
Yep.
So he got where the hell did he go?
Is he
went to the Jags? He went to the Jags.
Is he reinstated yet or no?
No, not this year. I think he will next year. But it's just
that's a weapon for Lawrence though when he does come back. So I mean, and Lawrence could use all the fucking weapons. That guy is not looking like the quarterback that everybody was touting him as, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I mean that franchise.
I kind of seen that coming, but he's still early on. But I think I said on the draft special that I would take Fields over him. I was in the minority on that. I thought Fields was the best in the draft. But I mean, Lawrence ain't terrible. I mean, you got to realize working with Trent Ball.
Yeah, he's on Jaguars. So I mean,
they got a lot. They still got a little more shit that they got.
But this whole draft class, that whole draft class, is looking pretty weak right now. From all the hype we gave him, I know we gave him on the show. We gave him like saying it could be one of the legendary wins, and so far they're looking all mediocre. Zach Wilson's like whatever. I mean, he makes some good plays, but he makes a lot of bonehead plays still. Trey, we still don't have any film on him. We don't know what we got in him yet. Justin Fields is starting to show signs, but it's hard to judge him too because they have such a terrible team around him.
I still give him a pass. Yeah, just on that, just after that. Like
he's still,
you can't hold nothing to that dude.
He got talent. He's holding. Yeah, you can tell the reason they made that move. I mean, I don't know why the Bears traded a 2nd round pick for Chase Claypool. I mean, you could get a receiver next year, But I mean, it just shows them they want to give some weapons already for him.
Yeah,
but
they're committed to him.
But he got talent. You can see you got the talent.
Yeah.
One other one. James Robinson swapped places. He's to the Jets from the Jags. They're trying to open up some space for Travis Etienne, who's starting to break out for the Jaguars. So that was what that move was about. And the Jets lost Breece Hall for the season, so that makes sense. William Jackson, who Leo, you had mentioned that was a Niner possibility. He was traded to the Steelers.
Oh, he did get traded because they're talking about probably cutting him. So he did get traded, right?
Yep.
Okay, he did get traded.
Yeah, well,
I think that's most of the notable ones.
Him was that he had that back injury, so I think that's why the Niners was deciding. I mean, we've got enough fucking band-aids out here. We don't need another one. So, and then Fenton came back. I mean, for a 7th round pick, I would have took a flyer on Fenton. You know what I'm saying? He was their number 1 corner. You know what I'm saying, this year. So I don't understand why we wouldn't even at least entertain it, because that's just
shit. It would have been nice to get maybe Robert Quinn. They only gave up a 4th round pick to the Bears for him. The Eagles.
Richardson's still out there,
and Naeem Hines got traded too.
They swapped Moss and
Bills.
Zach Moss and
is another name that I saw that the Niners. I mean, not that they were rumored, but if they wanted to get like a defensive tackle, Sue was still out there. I don't know. Is he a free agent? Nobody signed him up.
Right? He's on the couch right now, waiting for somebody.
I take a flight.
That was another name that. That was a name that was being tossed around, but it was more about riders and there's something of the Niners. If they didn't get a trade, if there was in the trade that they landed a defensive tackle, that's a name they should go out there and grab. And OBJ was another name.
I like the rumor that I heard about Daron Payne from the Redskins. Yeah, he's the guy I wanted to draft back then when he came out, but I don't. Who do we choose?
I think we got either got Armstead or I think we got Buckner instead. Okay. Daron Payne, but Daron Payne would have been cool, and we could have traded down, got more. There's no telling what we could have done, with that. But
this regime. Well, that wasn't even this regime, but this current regime doesn't really like to trade down much. They'll trade down one slot or some shit.
One slot, get me my hopes up and shit, thinking we can do more, and then
they'll trade up and get some bums, but they don't like to trade back and get.
They trade down. Down spot, get some bums too. Fuck.
I mean, we're in prime position with the way we draft. Shit, we got a bunch of 5th and 3rd round picks. So
shit.
Maybe this is the right formula for us.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do our shit anyway most of the time.
So we got 3 5ths now. Shit, we can get 3 Kittles.
Yeah, we got
3 more Kittles. And trade Kittle and get 3 Kittles. Fuck it.
Yeah,
we already know it would have been a defensive tackle and an O lineman. But yeah, go ahead, Leo. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, but right now we got two 3rd round picks for cops.
Mm-hmm.
3 5th rounders, a 6 and 3 7th rounders.
3 7s.
Right for right now.
That's perfect for us.
Perfect. I mean,
find Sam Womack.
Yeah.
Find a Sam.
Can't get any more Dante Pettis's.
Dude, you can take all the flyers you want now.
Get Sam Womack the 3rd.
What's up, Vet? Vet says CMC has never had a serious injury. I thought he did.
Didn't he tear his ACL?
He didn't tear his ACL.
No, he had a couple because the last 2 years he missed. He only played like 11 games or something.
He missed
like
20
I think it was a hamstring.
He missed like 20-something games. But
ankle,
I don't know.
And knee?
His cankles. He got a cankle.
Something.
So
I don't think it was always a torn. I didn't think he tear anything.
Check it out, stat boy. Let's see what we find.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna check it out. Let's see.
I know it was a hamstring, right? It was a hamstring for sure.
I know one was a hamstring, an ankle, and one was a knee. I believe.
I mean, it
hamstring, grade 2.
Yeah.
Ankle, thigh glute strain in 2020.
Oh, strained his ass.
Missed 4 games. Missed 4 games there. Missed 5 games. Yeah, I mean, I guess Vet is kind of right on that.
I mean, they weren't like long term. I mean, it's just just a.
I don't know how many games he missed last year though.
I mean, he has no tears, no no breaks or anything like that. So,
and Vet did say serious though. So
it sounds like soft tissues. That's it, pretty much. I mean, soft tissue injuries.
No broken bones, no like ACLs or MCLs or fucking
I mean, you could
like that.
Thank
God,
like that, but when you talk about longevity, I mean, you don't want any of those nasty ass tears or breaks or anything like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and hamstrings suck, but they take a lot longer to recover from anyway, though. Too, like you don't really want to fuck with hamstrings and shit.
But you don't really.
He's
have
26 years old.
Yeah, I think he came out his sophomore year.
He came out 2017,
Yeah.
I think, right?
So we got a good 4 years in. We got a good 4 years with him.
Yeah, he's got 6 year.
He moves faster than a 40 time a 4.48. He moves faster than that. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, definitely.
Motherfuckers chasing after you. Yeah, you're gonna run way faster. Motherfuckers trying to take your head off.
Yeah.
And he knows how to get those extra 2-3 yards too when he runs. I noticed that.
Well,
let's just kick it in. Let's just kick it in a Niner mode because
he's real nimble. You know what I mean? He makes those.
He's very good at making people miss.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And cutting.
When you take him down, it's not a big hit.
He knows how to cut. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the cutting he does.
That jump cut he has is nasty.
Yeah.
Niners beat Rams again.
To your question,
8 in a row.
26.
He's what?
He is 26.
Yeah, 26. So damn. So he came out when he was 21, 20, huh? 21, I think.
8 in a row against the Rams, guys.
8.
Yes, sir.
How many viewers we got right now?
They do got that goddamn. They got
they got the one that counted.
That ring, the big one. They got that big one.
I'll take that one. I'll take that win over all 8 of these. I'll tell you that. Unfortunately.
Well, I'm gonna say this about this game. If we didn't kick it into high gear in the second half, it was kind of to me, from what I saw a few times, it seemed like we're playing two teams out there. These refs with these fucking ridiculous calls.
Oh yeah, they were fucking love
the missed calls and oh my god, it was ridiculous. I mean,
throwing a lot of shit on us too.
Yeah, totally. So and I wasn't really pleased with what I was watching out there fucking for a minute, you know what I'm saying, for a while. And I gotta say that the adjustments that D'Amico made when we came back out for the second half was just
at least
nothing short of brilliant in my opinion. You know what I mean? And he needed it because he didn't do very well these last couple of weeks. So and give Kyle his props too, because he totally did actually for the first time in recent memory make adjustments and came out second half differently. I got to give him props for that, even though I've been freaking hating this guy for the last couple now. It looked very good. It looked pretty solid, and it looked like we got in their heads. I think we kind of definitely got into their heads after Chris hit that pass, hit that halfback option play. It just looked like they felt
that was a better pass than Jimmy's throwing his whole career. I want to say
that was a good pass.
At least this, totally. So
that was a good pass. Nice spiral on it.
Yeah, beautiful. It was nice and tight. You know what I mean? It went right to Brandon.
That's how quarterback's supposed to throw it.
We got special guests over here too. What did it do?
See it. We couldn't see it.
Okay. There you go, Womack. Good shit.
So
I didn't see that.
Him coming out the way
Womack
he was
with
doing.
The eyes.
Him coming out the way he was doing. Dope. That's up with Beyblade.
Wonder where he got that. Got the plug on that.
But yeah, 100%. They looked like they got shook up after that, and it looked like that just kind of grew, after a while. And what do you know? Aaron Donald disappeared again, and
Brunskill was on his ass again. I'm telling you, start that motherfucker when we play the Rams. That's it.
It's obviously his kryptonite. I gotta say,
that's crazy.
They did get the championship game from us, but this one, if out of all of the wins, the last 8 that we've had against them, this one was very sweet because they needed a win here. You know what I mean? We totally needed it to save our season, but these guys, I think they needed it even more than we did. Just to show, what I'm saying, that even well, basically, look, we're shorthanded, crazy, and they still couldn't take us down. You know what I mean? That just says a lot about them. And so
they're done. I knew the Rams are done. I mean, they're Seahawks are the ones we got to worry about.
They got there. Fuck the Seahawks. I ain't worried about them motherfuckers. Fuck them. They already beat them.
Well, I mean, it's something to definitely take note of because we're
a better team. But
since them,
they're on the rise. Yeah.
Since they played us, they got better. You know what I mean? So you can see that they're gelling as a team, and that's one thing about fucking their coach, that bastard can bring people together pretty damn good, Carroll. So That's a problem, but I don't think it's as much of a major issue because basically we are going to have all our people back. We'll be full strength on the D line. I'm still not, the way things are looking with Kinlaw, I'm still not. I'm really not sold on him anymore.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him
I
come
never
back
fucked with
Yeah.
him.
and just tear things up, but I still think that trade just kind of, we ain't been the same team since that trade. You know what I mean? You keep DeForest, who was a picture of health. He missed one game in the whole time he was with us, even till now. You know what I'm saying? The very next year we trade him, he goes all pro. I mean, what's going on here? You trade away the best guy for Armstead, who basically had 110-sack season.
Well, that's
and then he's injured. He's definitely injury prone as well. He's better than most of the guys we had, but he still gets injured like frequently. So letting him go and letting DJ walk, I mean, that's your starting tandem right there on that.
But that's, I don't know. He won that money though for that. As far as I think, I
Still
don't
can't
think we'd
let
be
it
able
go.
to
You still
stand for
can't let
that.
it go,
But,
bro. Come on, dude.
Well, I wasn't really tripping on trading DeForest, but to trading them and do the goofy shit that we did, which is keep Armstead instead. Like if you were to tell me, like,
No, not only that, but to make it a straight up trade for Buckner and Kinlaw when he could have just traded back multiple times. That's where they fucked up.
That too.
I
mean, and getting rid of Buckner. But I was actually for trading Buckner, but I wouldn't have done that. I didn't like the Kinlaw pick.
What we did with it was just ridiculous. I still to this day, and I'll say it for years from now. If we would have kept Defoe and DJ, right now this D line would have been just vicious, just scarily vicious.
Yeah,
I mean, we wouldn't be soft in the middle at all.
Leo, you want to tell them where you got your jersey and where they can get it from?
Oh yeah, shout out to Beyblade. Yeah, we got the we're here rocking the those Hustlers jersey. We have this at Beyblade. Check out his IG. Check out his
You got the website? What's the website? Beyblade.com?
I'm pretty sure it's Beyblade.com. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got Instagram though.
Let me check it. Let me check for you, Beyblade.
No, just if you're still here, Beyblade, throw up the website for us so we can
pretty sure
know what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's Beyblade.com.
It is Beyblade.com. It's a good call.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure.
But also make sure you follow him on Instagram. He got all the dope gear, all the dope Niner stuff. So make sure you follow him. Also, tap in with them. Yes.
There you go. I mean, not that I can see shit, but yeah,
we do nothing but support. You know what I'm saying? Local around here. You know what I'm saying? From Bayblood to Gold Blooded, all of them. We got nothing but love for all of y'all.
Yeah, but I don't know though. I mean, this is
Womack like you said, fake Adam Schefter too.
Shout out to Die and Breed.
But back to that. If Sue's still over there, I mean, we still should get like a tackle. I mean, you can't count on Kinlaw. I mean, you never could. Like he had this fucking shit coming out, so it's like I'm not surprised at all that this motherfucker.
I hate to see it, but I've seen this coming, fellas.
Yeah,
I called the interior of the defense was going to be an issue for us.
Well, especially with this shit.
I was hoping for Kinlaw to have a breakout year. Especially how he look in shape. Shit, I mean, I guess those arthritic knees, just can't handle NFL season.
I mean, our arthritic knees are terrible, bro. I
learned my lesson from fucking Tank. I learned my lesson from fucking Tank Carradine.
It sucks.
Yeah, he's basically a Tank Carradine.
Todd Gurley retired because of arthritic knees in his prime.
Yeah.
Who was that?
The problem with problem with Kinlaw was that our scouts told him don't draft this guy. You know what I mean? And they wouldn't listen.
When did they listen to the fucking?
They never. You know what I mean? So that's the thing that
they went and got Dante Pettis instead of DJ Chark, instead of Cortland Sutton, Christian Kirk. All were available.
Don't even have a scouting department.
Same area.
Like, I don't know. And then you're right though, Vet. And then Cooper Kupp didn't only have one catch too. We heard about it. Only do that kills. That motherfucker had one catch and got injured on his fucking only catch of the second half. So
Rams are done. We can close that book.
But they got their ring though, and I'm confident if we would have won that.
Smoking on that Lambs pack tonight, fellas.
We would have beat the fuck out them Bengals if we would have won that championship. I have no doubt in my mind that we would have fucking cleaned them out.
Yeah.
And it was dope to see all those Niner fans. I mean, we take over at SoFi Stadium. Definitely is Levi. That's definitely Levi South.
They love out here. They all out here. I see all these motherfuckers
also known as SF Stadium. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, let me reel it back in here about this actual game. Cello, why don't you give me your take on Jimmy's performance in this game?
I'm thinking if we see that obviously right there, that was Dr. Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to see Mr. Garoppolo. Dr. Jimmy came in and he did what he was supposed to do.
Manage that motherfucking game. Manage
Right.
that motherfucking game.
Exactly. Don't do too much. Don't try to do too little. Just stay right there in the moment. Like I honestly said earlier, CMC's presence is definitely going to take a hell of a lot off of Jimmy's plate.
Mm-hmm.
And if he keeps playing like that, then Jimmy's going to have a simple time doing what he's doing and getting people back, Debo back. And, Debo's having a very quiet season so far to this point. I do think that in the second half, he's going to open up a little better, but he's not going to have the 1,700 all-purpose yards that he had last year.
No.
I will say that with him being back in there, that's another thing for Jim. I think Jimmy loves Debo so much that he'll kind of get tunnel vision watching Debo run his routes, and that'll lead to some problems. I do think with CMC there and CMC being able to do what he does, Jimmy's not going to really have to do that anymore. He's not going to really just be like, oh, okay, here's Debo. He's the one guy I can trust. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously him and Brandon have some kind of, communication issue. Now, he does hit Brandon, you know what I mean? And sometimes Brandon does drop the balls. You know what I mean? Jimmy, will float passes. We know what we have in him. But I think that this is going to have a stabilizing effect eventually. I think it's just one game, right? It was a hell of a sample size for just one game, though. You know what I mean? So I think personally, if we can
hey, real quick, man, that pass was to Kittle. That was
beautiful.
The CMC catch. The CMC catch was to Kittle.
Yeah.
I'm watching on the all-22 right now. He was throwing to Kittle.
Well,
CMC
the good thing about it is that CMC ran over there and just fucking intercepted it, which, would have been a better one anyway. But Kittle got his later, and that was a pretty decent one too.
That was a good throw too.
Yeah, it was a pretty decent throw. I mean, he led Kittle on that one, and I didn't think Jimmy could really do that. To be honest with you, he led him. He got him the ball right where he was going to be, and just
that was a good pass. That was one of the best passes.
Yeah, and he just right outside the arms of the corner coming in to go ahead and and take it away. But it was perfect. It was timed. It was proper. I think with that being said, it's going to make him more confident because he's going to know that he's not going to have to really worry about a lot. The only thing he's going to worry about a lot is that heat coming from the right side. You know what I'm saying? Because
of course,
what is it now? 5 sacks on the season he's given up. I mean, the guy's he's toast.
I don't know the stats, but I know that there's been so many pressures and penalties and
if you go by
everything.
From what I read on 49ers or Niners Nation or Niners.com, I think they were being very nice because when they said 8 pressures and 3 sacks he's given up already, I was like, nah, I think there's a little more there. So basically, yeah, from the last game and from the stats that they said, he's given up at least 5 sacks.
That might have been to him.
Nah, that was Kittle.
That might have been to McCaffrey though.
He even said it was designed to Kittle.
Yeah, but since you see McCaffrey over there.
Nah, he didn't even look at McCaffrey, bro. I'll rewind it again. I know you can't admit it, but I mean, it wasn't Womack. We'll get another look.
Yeah, because look at him.
Can we zoom in?
Nah, it's hella weird on that NFL live feed.
Yeah, because he was looking at the sideline. He wasn't really looking at Kittle on the back of the end zone. He was looking to the sideline to McCaffrey. So I think that was to McCaffrey.
You could make the argument.
It was designed to Kittle, but I mean, once you've seen him, because look where he's rolling out.
Nah, his eyes.
To the left.
I think his eyes are on Kittle.
Nah, he's looking to the right.
I'm not going to argue all night about it. It's
right. I mean,
it's a TD either way.
Either way,
it's a TD either way.
Good
totally.
Throw, great catch.
Good throw to somebody. It was a good throw to somebody. Right?
Somebody was there to get
Somebody was there and they caught it and it was a TD. So good throw, Jimmy.
But
that one to Dwelly, I thought it was underthrown too. slightly.
Mhm.
He could have let him a little more. That was a TD.
No, but you look at it, he jumped. I don't know why the fuck he jumped for that. He didn't need to jump for that ball.
He didn't
That's
jump.
why he
bro.
fucking
Let
jumped
me-
up and
Give me a
stumbled.
minute.
That play,
Go ahead.
that
Give me a
play
minute.
is always there because that play, that's a juice play.
Yeah.
That play is always there. There's like now that with Juice being injured and Ross Dwelly taking his role for this game, I'm pretty. How many times have we seen that play? And it's just all There's been times he's overthrown it and underthrown it, but that play that play's always open.
Yeah.
But he jumped for it. He had no reason to jump. Why jump for the fucking ball when it's like right there?
Because it
I like
wasn't a good pass, bro.
It was
wasn't
a good
bad
pass. It was a good pass.
It wasn't a bad pass, but it
He
wasn't.
jumped for no reason, dude. That's why he jumped and
Dude,
stumbled.
there was
That's why he
nobody
lost his-
within 20 yards of him, bro.
Which is why he
Didn't he
didn't have
stop
to jump.
for it? Didn't
for that
he
shit.
slowed down, right? For that
Yeah,
catch,
he's
No,
right?
he-
but Womack don't
He
play like that.
jumped.
He slowed his route.
Go
He
put it
slowed
on.
it. He didn't run
Yeah.
right away. You could see him like lingering for a second, and then he took off.
Yeah.
I got it here. I think I found it. Hold on.
But he jumped. There's no reason to jump.
Highlight reel.
Because the
baby.
ball was slightly. I'm not saying it was bad pass, but he was wide open. He was definitely wide open. There was
Yeah.
nobody within 15 yards.
Super
of him.
wide open.
He could have ran that in if he would have do it earlier. You know, he could have.
If he'd have thrown, if he'd have
It
thrown a
could've
better
been
pass, that was a TD.
It could have been
I'm telling you, but if you look at the
Ross
play, this dude jumped
been
for
on-
no
I'm about
reason.
to look at it right now.
but
Dude fucking jumped.
but
I
that
don't know
play,
why.
that play is that when they
He
run that
wanted
play,
to look good on ESPN Top 10, bro.
He
Come on.
jumped for no. He'd look if he just caught it and just fucking ran. Like he jumped. That's what. And then he stumbled after he jumped. That's why he slowed. Like that's why it was slow. Like I don't understand.
Man,
As
you
long as
just-
they scored, that's all that mattered, bro. At least to me.
look, Jimmy threw it and somebody caught it. That's all that matters.
If that was stray, you'd be mad.
That's all
Let's
that
just put it like that.
matters. It's all that matters. With Jimmy, that's good. That's good.
Yep.
Watch when he jumps. He's
Wow,
gonna jump for
right
no reason.
there. He slowed up.
But why did he jump
He
though?
slowed
He
up.
didn't need to jump.
Because he had to slow up for it, bro.
He didn't slow. He didn't have to slow
Let me
up.
see if
It
I
wasn't
can
that
zoom
bad.
in a little more on this.
Here, right here. Watch. Right here. Leave it right there. Leave it right there. Watch this shit.
Let's see.
This motherfucker did not have to jump.
He slowed up.
Why are you jumping?
What do you mean, bro? Because it wasn't the best pass. It wasn't a bad pass. I'm not
Dude,
saying
you
it was a
didn't-
bad pass.
But he didn't have to jump. When you jump, it's like
Watch.
why?
Well, just watch. Just be quiet and watch.
What are you jumping at?
Hey, you know what it is? Is that I'm
What do
telling
you
you,
mean?
this-
Why?
what's up with that little pump fake he does? This is like the third week I see that. Go back.
Well,
does
Nippy said he had to work
just-
on pump fakes, so I guess that's
He did
Yeah,
start doing
But
it.
I,
Perfect.
I
I
think
like
that
it.
puts up his rhythm though. I'm like, I seen that shit. Like, why? What's up with that? Little
One step at a
spike
time with this guy. My bad. I forgot. All right.
Pump fake, pump fake.
he's getting there. He's getting there. But they
I noticed that.
See,
too.
he
Like,
slows
that
down
little
just a
hesitate-
little
that
bit
little-
right here.
Yeah, see,
See?
Yeah.
He
I
slowed
think
down,
that
Womack.
hesitation.
But you
I
didn't
think
need
that
to jump,
Jimmy
though.
If he throws that in
hesitation slowed him down.
If he throws that in stride, that's TD, Womack.
but he
I-
jumps and stumbles though
No,
when he
but
comes down.
because he had
Yeah,
to.
but
didn't
look,
have to
Jimmy
jump.
hesitates. Look, Jimmy hesitates. So he thinks like, oh shit, he didn't throw it. What the fuck? Oh, okay. You thought that's what it was. That's
But
what
you
made
didn't
him
have
slow
to
down.
jump. Why? Who you out jumping?
But why did Jimmy have
What
to
are
do
you talking
pump
about?
fake,
His
though?
arms are extended. What do you mean he didn't have to? He didn't even jump. He extended his arms and reached back
He
a little
did
bit because it
jump.
wasn't.
There's no reason.
It wasn't
to
the
fucking
best
jump at that.
pass. All right, whatever.
Look, I want this guy fucking perfect.
3 people are telling you otherwise, but you know.
Yeah, well, I don't give a shit. I looked at it. He's jumping for no reason. Who's he out jumping?
What do you mean for no
I
reason?
mean-
His arms are fully extended, bro.
And why does he have to
What do
pump
you
fake when
mean?
he's wide open? Just fucking throw the
Wait.
ball, man.
Well, you got to
Here,
freeze
oh,
the
shit, you're
DB.
open.
I think he was trying to freeze the defender because he stared him down pretty much most of the time. I think that's what he did the pump fake for. But Boss was out there, you know what I'm saying? And so that was definitely a pass that was going to be caught if he just put it in the right place, which he did. You know, so hats off to Jimmy
I'll
for that.
take it. I'll take it anytime I can get that from Jimmy.
But
Even
again,
that was
to your point, Womack, how many D-backs have we seen jump for a fucking interception that they didn't need to jump for? You know what I mean? Let's be on the real, and then don't catch it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, because when you're DB, like you don't know where the dude is at, so you know when you high point the ball, you know.
it ain't true, but you know we've seen them do it when they didn't need to do that. When it's just a simple, oh, it's coming right to me, let me jump. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get that.
Because
Yeah.
well, when you're DB, only because I play the position a little bit. When you're looking at the ball, you don't have you just don't have no sense of where the you don't have no sense of where the receiver is, and you just concentrate on the ball. And so basically,
Right.
they always tell you that high point, attack the ball.
Okay,
Catch
Champ
it.
Bailey,
That's
relax.
what your hands.
Who,
Yeah.
who won our
But-
last game 1-on-1, Womack? Who won our last game? Me and you head to head. I don't want to hear anything else. Just who won the game.
Yeah. Just look at our fucking
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
it says it. And I'm
Look at
slow as shit.
Let's look at our quarterbacks. Our quarterbacks will fucking tell you.
Who's your quarterback?
You think it was he who shall not be named.
Yeah, so that tells you all
It
about
rhymes-
Womack's
Ooh,
coverage skills.
let me guess.
Rhymes-
Jimmy G was his quarterback. Jimmy G was.
It rhymes with Doomzilla, the one who can't out jump a fucking.
The man who cannot be sacked either, man.
Can't
That
blame
guy.
quarterback play, man. You can't blame
Yeah, you
quarterback
can
play.
put it in the right place.
All right,
Placed.
anyway, so what other takeaways we got of this game here? This
What I got out of
massacre
it, there's a few
against,
things I got out of it. For
Remember,
one,
fellas, 1 week at a time. 1 week at a time. All right.
Well,
what I got out of it is wait until Debo is there a week with McCaffrey, because that couple days Debo was there with him, but that couple days of practice.
But yeah,
was nothing.
I got to do what I got to do. I'm gonna play devil's advocate and say they do take away from each other because they're very similar in what they do, skill set wise. I think McCaffrey's actually more explosive than Debo, honestly.
Well, maybe the thing I was looking at a stat though too is Debo has like 8 broken tackles or 9 broken tackles, but on the flip side, Debo also has like 8 or 9 drops. So drops has been a fucking issue. Jennings had like 5 drops. Ayuk had like 2, something like that. So the drops are kind of an issue for this season for some reason. I don't know why, but
what I'm saying is they do similar things. They do the screen passes, they do the 5-yard routes, the rushing game. Debo is not doing his job so much as a receiver. That's what it's coming down to.
Well,
this
he's
year.
dropping the ball. Yeah, 8 drops.
Well, not only that, the separation isn't really there as much. We knew this though. We knew he wasn't a top tier receiver. Where he excelled was getting playmaker.
I think they're just keying
Dropping
on
the
him
ball.
right now because of last year. You know what I mean?
And that too.
They kind of
That
know
too.
because they studied a lot of the film. This is gonna be an issue for
He's gonna
other
throw a
teams
monkey wrench in this
now.
shit for sure. Now that you got McCaffrey, now it's like, okay, I got to worry about this
That's what I was-
motherfucker, and I got to worry about Debo now, and they're interchangeable.
But
like I said,
they do
that's
the
the
same
point I was
things
gonna
though,
make.
so they're all going to be in the box anyway. It's not
Yeah.
like Debo's going to be able to just go and take the top off the defense.
look, I
That's my
have no,
point.
I have no
No,
shame in
it'll
stealing
free
shit.
him up more. You know what I'm saying? Basically, with CMC there, because they're gonna have to worry about him now too. When you got 2 switchblades like these guys, or excuse me, Swiss Army knives like these guys, it's I really don't remember there being a team with 2 dudes like this on. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely going to free one or the other up. It's going to take pressure off one or the other.
I'll steal this. You got a receiver that can play running back and a running back that can play receiver. Like, you see what I'm saying? I stole that from ESPN.
and
Thank
you
you.
got a quarterback who can throw clutch
used.
picks. So that's the problem.
I
But I
think
don't
these
think that's going to be too much of a point no more with both of these guys on the team.
what I think is which helps us out is we're going to be less predictable. Because I think with Debo, let's say like okay, we put Debo in the running back position. Okay, they're going to run it with Debo, or they're going to do a little screen space. I think with CMC, it's like we got more trickery plays, but yet we're not going to be predictable because that's how I always felt. Like our plays were like, okay, we'll run first 2 times and then we'll try to pass the 3rd time, or maybe we'll try to pass first 2 times, 3rd time attempt.
But
so
it needs to be a little bit of balance there because we don't want to get too cute and start doing stupid shit.
Nah, but
You can run a lot of shit.
Though, like we got, I mean, because we even saw Debo, he could throw the ball too. But didn't he throw that ball? Didn't he throw against the Saints game a couple years ago?
Jennings,
But my point is that in the playoffs, though, good defenses take that kind of gimmick shit away, and you're gonna have to beat them.
Maybe not.
Running the ball to pass the
Most
ball.
of those teams only have one guy that can do that. The difference is we've got 2, and if you got a healthy Kittle coming back, that's already another major boost as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Brandon
Kittle's nice. Kittle's nice.
Brandon is starting to come into his own too. You know what I'm saying? This has been a very good year for Ayuk. So I would say that once things start happening to the point where we're really gelling, you know what I mean, then the sky's the limit. But the only problem I have is just that the inconsistency in the right tackle position right now, that's going to fuck a lot of shit up. And don't get it twisted. The best defenses, like you said, bro, they're going to key on that because it doesn't take much. A swipe and they're by him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've seen it constantly. You know, and it's just getting annoying now. Why
I think that's why Kittle's over there on that side, especially to.
I agree.
You got to do something, and that's.
Well, you know, another thing is we got Croft back. You know what I mean? So now we got Kittle said that, you know, in the post game interview, he had this is the first game where they've had all 4 tight ends up in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they're gonna all be dressing on game day, but
Warner's fucking weak.
I mean, he's only good for blocking, really, bro. And then
Yeah.
Every, you know, once in a blue moon, he'll catch a clutch third down pass.
Maybe,
you know,
maybe.
But now you got Croft back, and Croft is a guy that has.
I'll play Croft over. Croft is a better receiver than Dwelly, I think, even too.
Yeah, and so basically now we're gonna actually be able to mix and match certain things because, you know, Kittle's the catch. You can do a jet sweep with Kittle. You know what I'm saying? He can block like a savage maniac. You know what I'm saying? And he loves it. So when you got these plays now, you can run 2 tight ends with Warner in there as a blocker and Kittle as a blocker, or, you know what I mean, you can have 2 pass catchers in there and just mix things up and throw Ross the Boss and throw in Croft. I mean, you've got options now with all these guys getting healthy, and it's only going to get better the more healthy.
There's no fucking excuses. That's what I will say. There's no fucking excuses as to why we don't score at least 24 to 27 points a game.
Not no more. Not no more at all. The only way we don't is just Kyle's not doing his homework properly. I mean, we're getting healthy again like last year. We're getting healthy at the right time. So if we can put all this together and gel up properly, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're gonna be up in there in the end. You know what I'm saying? We'll
now Kyle
have a deep run.
Kyle has to worry about not fucking, or he has to try to hold himself from running CMC into the ground too, because he did as good as he was. He still had. It looked like he had a lot of fucking plays, like way, yeah, exactly. Like he had too many. Maybe they'll all get relieved when Elijah Mitchell comes back.
That's really, what I mean. It should.
Elijah Mitchell ain't no slouch either. When he hits that fucking hole and runs, like
it should be 15 to 15 for the most part.
I would agree with that. I would agree. So, and then sprinkling in a little Ty Davis Price for short yardage situations just to give those guys a breather.
I'd love to see 30 carries a game at least.
Yeah,
you don't want Jimmy throwing the ball.
Yeah, you still.
It's a double-edged sword. It helps you out in 2 ways.
I would say
you don't want Jimmy to throw that ball.
I would say still keep the formula for sure.
I would say give McCaffrey about 15 touches from the backfield. I'd give Elijah maybe 10 to 15, and then Price maybe like 5. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep things moving. He's a big guy, and I think he can push the pile once he gets it right. I think it's just his vision that he needs to work on. Once he gets that right, you know, obviously one thing that McGlinchey can do well is run block. So once he gets his vision properly, and he's more, he commits more to which lane he wants to attack, he'll be a great short yardage guy. I would use.
And we're getting Juice back in what, 2 or 3 weeks? 3 weeks?
No, he's coming back after the game.
Forget about Juice. All this shit we talking about.
And that's the other thing.
Juice.
The other Swiss Army knife.
The other thing.
Oh, he's coming back after the bye week?
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a little bit longer. Okay, that's good.
No, it's just a finger. You know what I'm saying? So he's good. He'll be back.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of shit you could do. I mean, you could do a lot within the personnel that they have with the 2 wides. You could put Debo both of them backfield and motion both of them out and spread everything out. So now it's 5
That's
wide.
they did a little bit of that on Sunday.
So it's like, you go empty backfield, and I mean, you still got the McGlinchey factor, like I said, with that. But I mean, you can do a 3-step drop out of that. And the thing is, I think he does way too much shotgun. I think you could utilize these guys a lot better if you just kind of go from under center a little bit. You know what I mean? The defense doesn't know.
But the problem is McGlinchey and Jimmy panics anytime he gets a sniff of pressure. So those 2 factors, you got to stay in the shotgun a little bit.
It's warranted because of McGlinchey's, deficiencies as a pass blocker. But I think that you can now mix in a lot more play action passes.
That's exactly what we need to do. I didn't even see that on Sunday.
You've seen how they were running now Stafford from the pocket like every single time. And like in the second,
and that's the thing, and that's the thing that McVay does. He'll utilize screens. I keep going back to that one game in 2019, the Super Bowl run year.
We went back to the well a little too much that game which is why I worked against him the second half.
But McVay did that shit too. And then when he had Goff as his quarterback, it was the last game I think that we played him.
We won that game too.
But but he ran like fucking 10, 12 bootlegs in a row.
Yeah, in like a row.
And they were working.
Yeah, and they were working. Exactly.
And then it didn't work the second half, though. See what I'm saying? I mean, you can do that, and you know what I'm saying, and really just like try to screw the heads.
I'm of the old school mentality
like,
of I'm gonna keep doing it till you stop me. I'll keep doing the same shit over and over again.
They did, and then we stopped them, and that was the end of that shit. So I just think with the personnel that we're gonna have in the backfield now you can really open things up with a rollout, with a bootleg, with a play action. You can do that now, and you can just sprinkle them out through there, and it won't be so, easily seen, and predictable. You know what I mean? Because I think he just does it when it's totally predictable. Now with all the firepower we're gonna have back there, with Elijah back, with Juice back, with CMC in there, with Ty Davis Price getting some short yarded touches. It's gonna really be pick your poison now.
And with McCaffrey, you gotta keep your eye on that motherfucker all the time. So them play action probably work even more so with him than it was with probably anybody else that we had on the roster, honestly.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So it's because you definitely gotta watch. You're not just going, you know what I mean? So you could probably do that with Mitchell, just kind of, not disregard him, but just kind of like, okay, like I'm really not worried too much. Like McCaffrey, you gotta be like, okay, we definitely got to worry about this motherfucker. We got to go
totally.
wherever he goes. And so I think, more so than
you can do 2 halfbacks. You can do a whole lot of shit now with these guys. You know what I mean? And Elijah isn't, he's not like, he doesn't have 4.2 speed, but the guy is fast. So
he's quick. Oh yeah, he hits that whole fucking nice.
So we're gonna have a lot of speed to work with. You know what I'm saying? If not so much top end speed, at least a major burst on acceleration, because Debo has great excel, you know what I'm saying, through the hole and all that, and same thing with Elijah, same thing with McCaffrey. We're gonna have some things, and I hope that Kyle right now is doing his homework and scheming a lot of shit up.
Don't run him into the ground, please. Just don't run him into the ground. Don't fucking.
I don't think he'll be. Don't
overuse this motherfucker because. You get Christmas, you get that new toy, you fucking play with it all fucking day, and then
I do think he's going to keep him on the field, as a decoy sometimes, or just so they respect shit. But I don't think he's going to run him into the ground. I think there's certain plays that he's going to put him out there, and another play
concern.
Yeah, I got you. I hear you on that because we don't really need that. You know what I'm saying? We're invested in this guy highly, and I think they're going to find a proper way to use him and everybody else too. Because that's a problem that I think everybody in the league would love to have. You know what I mean? The depth that we have now again at running back. So it's going to look pretty damn nice, I think, coming out the bye. Who do we have? Who do we have coming out the bye week?
Chargers.
So
at home.
Sunday night.
And we got a stretch. And we got a stretch that I was talking about. We got a stretch of I think most of our fucking home games were 5 stretch.
One's in Arizona.
Got 3 away games.
Mexico.
That'll be a home game for us.
Yeah.
But I think we only have 3 official away games.
Yeah.
This whole second half, that's it.
And the record.
I think we're bitching about that shit. I think.
I don't think we're playing too many guys above 500. You know what I'm saying? The second half.
Nah, we got a tough. We got the Dolphins. We got
but
Chargers.
A lot of these guys ain't
Seahawks.
Bucks. We got the Bucks too. Seahawks is the last game of the season, so we'll wait.
We got two with the Cards. They're below 500. Put it this way: we're in a pretty favorable situation. If we come out of this and we only lose 2 games, we're going to be sitting pretty well.
What are you saying, Leo?
Seahawks isn't the last game.
What you think, Big Leo? What are you saying now? What's your little motto now that you talking about for the season?
Oh, one week at a time, fellas.
1 week at a time.
That's all.
That's boring. We have a podcast, Ron. We can't do that shit. We gotta look forward.
1 week at a time. I tell you guys gave Leo fucking PTSD. Fucking Niners. Are you happy? Thanks a lot. You fucking traumatized our fucking co-host.
But the future does look bright though, fellas. The future does look bright.
It does.
We got the Chargers, Dolphins, Seahawks, all within the next 5 weeks. After that, it gets a little easier.
Are you talking about Vet? What you got going on here, Vet? Sorry, Vet. We're leaving you out here. Sorry, man.
He was like in the 2 backfield we're running with Wilson and CMC. Yeah, but Elijah Mitchell's better than Mitchell.
Yeah,
so.
he is.
I mean, Elijah Mitchell's better than Wilson, so that'll even be more impressive.
Mitchell and this.
Yeah.
Shit, we can even throw Jordan Mason in that group.
Jordan Mason
that's-
doesn't touch the ball on this team. Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
I
I don't know
what's
why
going on.
either. It's like he
Yeah.
running hard for a little
He
fucking
does.
dude, and he got speed. Like I don't
He
understand.
does. He does. I think he needs to touch the ball definitely, but that's probably going to be an impossibility now with CMC. You know,
You got to use everybody.
But I think what Kyle's gonna do, he's gonna keep it with his veterans. I don't think we're gonna see much of Danny Gray now. I think he's gonna go with CMC, Elijah, and maybe the rookie Price. I don't think I don't think we're gonna see much of what's the other rookie receiver, Malik Turner, right? I don't even know if he's.
I don't know. We use Ray Ray.
Is he in the practice squad maybe?
Well, and then we got
Ray
Jawan
Ray
Jennings
been-
coming back, and then we got Jawan Jennings coming back.
Yeah,
Juwan
he's
Jennings
got
needs to learn how to catch, bro.
He's got a lot.
Jennings
He's
can't
got
catch right
a
now.
lot of drops too. He got 5 drops too. Like I said, Debo got
Alright.
like 7. So we're definitely.
Hopefully they get it all out during the regular season.
yeah,
so,
because we're going to need these
But
guys.
this was
That's
a
a-
big win towards our
Yeah.
playoff hopes because had we lost
Yeah.
that game, it was done deal.
yeah,
Well,
I don't
like-
think it was a dumb, but that hill got a lot steeper if we would have lost.
Yeah, 100.
You know,
It wouldn't have been
So,
good for the
yeah.
confidence level for real. Yeah, that would have been
but
bad.
that too. You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, hopefully. So we'll see. It's gonna be a long fucking week. I know that. A long 2 weeks before we really get to see this
That's
shit
cool.
cook again.
Good little bye week, sleep in, change the time. I'm good.
Yeah.
I need it.
I like that. I think we match up pretty good against the Chargers too. Eckler can give us some problems out of the backfield.
But Chargers ain't. I don't know. I just don't think they. I just don't
You
think they
could
got
run
together
the ball.
this year.
You could. Yeah. I mean, I don't. They're.
Like
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying,
they're as
we
good as
match up pretty
last
good
year. Yeah, I don't think there's.
I think we should
think,
get them.
I think the test, or not so much the test, but the problem is going to come probably with the Dolphins. We still don't have anybody that can stop Tyreek. You know, we'll probably have to double him up the whole damn game just to get him out of there, or play a lot of press man.
Just play it too.
He's going to be a
Way-
problem for
way
sure
deep.
because he can.
Well, I
He
mean,
can take the top off our defense. Oh shit! We lost.
Oh, what this guy? What you did? What you did, son? But yeah, because we're still hopefully Travarius too fucking gets a little healthier after this fucking bye week too. Because you can still tell that groin or whatever is fucking
He's
bugging
back.
him. That groin's bothering him a little bit.
There you
So
go.
hopefully he starts. And we still haven't really spoke about
Yeah,
this.
calm down, man.
Motherfucking Jason Verrett. I know that's still probably an
Oh,
X
yeah, yeah.
factor. You know,
I'm not gonna hold my breath. We'll see
I know.
when we see it.
I feel you, but at the
They
same
already said he
time-
had knee swelling a couple weeks ago. Just save him for the playoffs at this point, or as long as if you have like desperate games, but don't rush him back. Let him take his fucking time.
no.
Well, I mean, but
Which was why it
if
was
he's
very-
somewhat decent, that'll be a boost to us because
Bring him back like 3 weeks before the playoffs, maybe. Let him get into playing shape, but
Our
let him
speed
take sweet ass time.
Yeah, I mean, this is why, in my opinion, it was very imperative to actually go after whoever was out there that's starting caliber defensive back. I would have loved to have Fenton. I think he would have been pretty decent with what we needed, and with the fact that he's familiar with Mooney Ward, that would have helped him get up to speed a little bit faster. And then we don't have to deal with worrying about Verrett being in there all the time. We could do him on spot duty, get him up to game speed, and then unleash him when we got to the playoffs. I don't want to see that guy come in and then have all this hope and then the same thing happened in the Lions game. That really, I think that hurt a lot of us, because he played so well when he did the year before, and we all had high hopes when they gave him another 1-year contract. But to see him go down again with another knee injury or something like that, which is pretty much part of the course for his whole career, would be devastating. It would probably be like, well, hey, here we go again.
If that should happen. You'd have to
Exactly.
call it.
Hondo, I think we're playing the Chargers here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah. Sunday night.
They better take over their stadium. It's their own fucking stadium. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, SF Radio. Oh, hello.
And see
But
new
yeah,
vibes.
I just I would agree with you 100% on that. Bring him back slow, let him strengthen up that knee. You know what I mean? Make sure that there's no swelling in there. You know what I mean? All of that. Just nice and easy.
Yeah.
it slow, take it slow. And then when you're there, I mean, if we lose him in the playoffs, hey, fuck it. You know what I mean? At least we lost him in a game that matters. You know what I'm saying? And he was there to help out, you know, as much. You lose him in the regular season is kind of, you know, moot point. So
I agree.
Diamador is still. I mean, I got a decent amount of faith in our
when they
in the rest of our
when they went
draft
to press
but-
man, when they went to press man, he looked all right. I just think that they need to be coached better because we don't run a lot of press man. Because you know, if we're gonna do press man, at least jam him at the line. And I didn't see them doing that. You know what I mean? What's the point of running press man if you ain't gonna, you know, screw up the timing of the route? And we're gonna need that a lot when we play Dolphins because Tyreek is super quick and he can catch.
He put Jimmy Ward on him. He's gonna get fucking toasted.
Really, you know. So if we're gonna do that,
toasted and fucking put him at safety too, as he did the fucking Super Bowl.
Well, that's
it's telling. It's telling that they left Gibson in there. That shows you that they're finally seeing the error in their ways.
Well, I think what it is they're trying to keep the best three safeties on the field, which is cool. But I was saying we should be doing 3 deep safety, you know, and run it that way. You know what I'm saying? So they're all back in their natural positions, and Jimmy won't fill out of place. But I think they're trying to utilize him in the nickel because they want their best people out there all at all times. I don't know.
And we're thin at corner right now too.
Right. Yeah, right. I don't know how I feel about it. But
where's Womack?
Another Womack. We know where Ambry is.
There.
He's in there. I think he was in the slot, huh? I think he started.
He's been playing special teams. I know I saw him in special teams.
He's gunning. Leo's right.
Doing the shit on special teams.
Yeah, he's definitely. He made a great play on the ball in special teams. This one. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
he made a few this year.
I think they're bringing him along slowly too, and so I think probably next year he gets the nod, depending on what's going on with Demo. I don't know if we re-sign Mosley. I love Mosley. You know what I'm saying? And he was looking like he was ready to have a breakout year, but you know, with the injuries, because he's been injured a lot too. So I think they're just trying to see what they got in some of these guys. I think Amry's gone next year. I don't think that guy, because he regressed ridiculously. You know,
Chris Smith, yeah, he did.
You know,
I thought they was gonna put up a little bit more of a fight than that. I guess not, huh?
The Lambs.
I knew they were the first game. I was a little more concerned, but I knew they were done this game. I was like, if we lose this game, it's the season's over. There's no reason we should have lost to them. They're garbage right now.
Well, so like I was saying with Ambry, though, I mean, you seen in that one, you know, the touchdown he gave up, he's just not good, dude. You know what I mean? He's still mired in the college game because he uses his hands way too much to grab and hold on. You know, so maybe he's not suited for zone. Maybe he's more suited for press man. You know what I mean? But he didn't have it. You could see Demo passed him up. And it's, you know, it's
completely questionable.
You can't call it questionable.
I mean, he's all right, but I mean, he
doesn't, bro. Womack, he doesn't get on the field at all, and the only reason he's on the field this
probably
time
why, because they know what he got.
Yeah, because Demo passed him up. You know what I mean? Demo's just a better guy.
He wasted a third rounder on him. See, that's why it's, you know, these first, second, third rounders, like, throw him out the fucking window.
I wasn't happy with the pick at all, bro. I wasn't.
I actually liked the pick, but yeah, he ain't showed shit.
I did not like that pick. I mean, you could have had one of the Bearcats. You know, all the guys that came from Cincinnati's defensive backfield, those guys are all doing pretty well right now. And there was, you know, the whole fucking all of them. You could have had one of them. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
Kobe Bryant and
yeah, Bryant's looking great. Kobe's looking good.
I wanted Alontae Taylor, who was showing out on the Saints. He was shutting down Devontae Adams. Yeah. That's who I fucking wanted. You can go back and watch the fucking draft one. He's nasty out of Tennessee.
We could have got Woolen too, but look, fucking Seahawks ended up with him. You know what I'm saying? So,
y'all want Odell?
I would take Odell. Why not?
For the low? For the low?
Yeah. I mean, you know, he'd sign for the minimum, the veteran minimum. I think he would
probably get him for a couple mil, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. He's just coming off that injury, you know.
Who would you want more, Odell or Sue? I would take Sue.
I would probably take. I'd probably take Odell only because we know that. I mean, once you get Armstead back, and you know, you're not counting on Kinlaw, but once you get Armstead back, it might be a little easier because you know you got Kerry Hyder, we got like Ridgeway. I think the other dude that we picked up, I think
Ridgeway's been getting more run too.
Yeah, so I think that we, you know, is between them, I'd get Odell because after like Debo or Ayuk, then it's like, all right, like then what? You know
And
what
with
I mean?
Jimmy, you need every
CMC?
fucking, you need
Huh?
every weapon you can fucking ever get. I mean,
on,
Jerry
on the
Rice,
receiver end, yeah, but
Megatron, Randy
I'm
Moss.
talking like
Okay.
I'm talking like on the receiver end though. Like, yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, but like, I mean, once you get on the receiver end, once you get past like Debo and Ayuk, it's like, yeah, who do you have? You got
There's no
Ray, you got
commodities.
Ray, you got
Just with
Jennings,
agree, he wants Sue.
and it's
He's
you
with
I
know,
would
the
take
Southern-
Sue.
I'll get Sue. I'll get
You
Sue.
think, well, Sue, because you got that dog. He's definitely got the dog in him.
there's that too.
Crazy on that line.
I don't know.
You know, he's really good against the run. You know what I mean? So I
run
think,
wise, yep.
yeah, I think Sue would
Yeah.
be very efficient. And you know what I mean when they run it up the middle without Armstead. Kinlaw's
I might take Odell. I don't know.
well, Kinlaw's better than Ridgeway, even with bum knees. He's better than Ridgeway. He's better than Kerry. But we obviously know.
Nah,
that
I
Sue,
don't think Kinlaw's better than Ridgeway. Not against the run.
I personally think he is because he doesn't make
No
near
way.
enough.
Kinlaw's weak as fuck on the run.
I don't think so, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I
The one good thing he has is actually his run because he's going to take two guys. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's the one thing.
He
with
is
him.
a big boy. Yeah, he's a big white, big white body. Yeah.
I still think Sue.
I prefer Ridgeway on the run.
He
way
doesn't
more.
play low though. He gets too high. Kinlaw still
Ridgeway
gets too
or-
high.
Either way,
No,
though,
Kinlaw
Ridgeway or
still gets
Kinlaw?
too high.
nobody can argue the point that Sue is better than all of them. You know what I'm saying? So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know that's what I would say right there to argue combat that point. So, yeah, I would take Sue.
Major upgrade if you get Sue. Yes.
Well, look at it though. But since Diva was out, right? So let's take injuries out. I mean, if you had Ayuk and Ray, what about Ayuk and fucking Odell? Like,
Right?
you don't think that would be?
No, it would be formidable for sure. You know what I mean? But I still think because Sue playing, he didn't get
Get them
injured.
both. Fuck it. Shit.
He just they didn't want to pay.
Why not?
Right?
Hey, you guys want to join?
You guys want to go
Let's
chase
go
a
all
ring?
in. Let's
That's
go
it.
all in. Fuck.
You want to chase a ring? Sign them both. Fuck it.
Put
You
the
know what I'm
chips
saying?
all in.
I don't
That-
think
Yeah.
I don't think those guys with the brains that they have would say no to that. Might as well go try to get another.
Look at
ring.
that offense.
But
though.
does our front office have the brains or the balls to do this? I don't know.
I don't know if they have
When it
balls.
comes to OBJ, I did hear that. I mean, nothing official, but his landing spot would be the Bills.
Mm.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, probably, 'cause that's
No,
the same
I just
thing.
heard he was saying. I heard he was saying he wants to play for a contender.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
it-
yeah, well, that I think it was the Bills or
Rams were in there, but now they're not contenders anymore.
No. Yeah.
I don't think he'd go back to them
Green
anymore.
Bay was. I think Green Bay was another team, but I think now
They're
it's
not a
the Bills.
contender.
We didn't pull the trigger on him last year, and he would have came to us last year over the Rams because Jimmy's his boy. They've never been a secret there. You know what I'm saying? We all seen the footage. Get me over here, bro. Get me over here. He would love to come to play with us. So, yeah, he is unreliable. I agree, Hondo. You know, but I still think he's better than Ridgeway in anchoring the run game.
I disagree totally. No way.
But you know what I'm saying?
We can carry on.
You know, well, that's just the way I feel. So, but I still think Sue would definitely give us an upgrade. Him playing next to.
I wouldn't be bad at either, but if you had to give me a choice, I think I'd probably take Odell over Sue.
I just think.
Womack wants to see that Jimmy GODB connection.
I mean, hey,
I mean, just think about Debo, Ayuk, and then fucking Odell with McCaffrey and fucking Kit. It's like like a ridiculous ass.
How much help does Jimmy need? Hell, goddamn.
And share it. Fuck it.
Ain't gonna matter.
Like Madden, it's like Madden when you're trying to make your team. You look
there you go. Fuck it.
But you can't go over the salary cap because you're fucking quarterback, so you gotta just fucking load up the squad.
The salary cap off.
Goddamn, how much help does Jimmy need, Womack?
Fuck it. Give him all of it.
And everybody.
He needs it all. Let's just put it like
give him all of it.
It ain't gonna
but
matter.
the problem is even with Odell is he's not really a top off the defense guy anymore.
Not anymore.
With all the injuries, he's more for them slants, which works for Jimmy. But we still don't have nobody to just give us that extra. You know what I mean? We got the tight ends, we got Kittle, but we don't got that receiver that can just explode up the field and
that arm.
Just
high
let Danny
point
Gray
anybody.
just fucking run it. Just like
well, Danny
run,
Gray,
just
but
run
he's
down
a
there.
I'm not
Just
counting
run.
him yet.
I
I haven't seen it out of him yet.
I think it helps.
just to run.
I think it helps that much more if we had, you know what I'm saying, what's the name? Somebody that could take over for McGlinchey. That would help a lot more, you know.
Anybody can. Fuck.
Please.
Put Jalen Moore in there. What the fuck is he doing?
There's 3 guys right now that I would sign and get rid of him, just immediately. He just doesn't have it.
1 or 2 moves away. Yeah, like Jimmy G. We're a quarterback away from a dynasty. No, I'm serious. That's the missing piece in this formula. We're a quarterback
and a right tackle.
That'll wait till next year.
A right tackle and a quarterback,
we'll
and
we'll be next year. We have no choice.
I mean,
I was telling
now,
you already. Even if Jimmy wins it, I don't think we resign him.
Let's say somehow Brady gets cut next year or end of this year.
No.
Are we entertaining that? Or are you giving Trey the reins?
I give Trey the reins. I mean, it wouldn't have been bad to have him. You know what I'm saying, when we could have had him, because he would have been able to impart some knowledge to Trey. But I don't know.
I'll go get Rodgers.
But Aaron Rodgers, I might entertain that a whole lot.
I wouldn't go after him either. He's just
I might consider Brady and Brady. He's got that LeBron shit where he brings hella players with him, so he could bring a right tackle over with him, and
bring Wirfs with him. Come on.
Yeah, he could bring Wirfs, and that's what he does.
Bring Gronk back out of retirement.
I was about to say, bring Gronk back.
Gronk and Kittle, that'd be fucking.
Gronk and Kittle would be
old Gronk.
God damn. Wouldn't be able to stop that at all.
Hey,
I might consider it.
Yeah. Well,
that's hilarious.
The Brady factor.
Yep.
Rodgers or Brady. I mean, but Brady, Rodgers has looked pretty fucking weak this year too.
Yeah.
Well,
no receivers really.
Dude, they backed the fucking truck full of money to his house, and he was like, Devontae who? Yeah, I'll come back. That's just what happened.
Well, of course they won't bring the dough to you, but I mean, fuck.
I was hoping we would make a run at Matt Ryan for like a 6th rounder or some shit, just to have over Brock Purdy.
I didn't have an issue with that. I thought the same thing until I saw him play, and it was like, wow. I mean, the Colts have a pretty decent little situation.
But at the same time, Shanny and Matt Ryan are
together. They were boys. They were definitely boys.
Yeah,
he got the best out of them.
And if Jimmy gets hurt, we're looking at Purdy right now. That's not a promising.
No,
that's not a promising thing.
I like Purdy. I think he's got moxie. I think he still needs a whole lot of fucking seasoning, though.
Well, he is Mr. Irrelevant, so
I
think he might carry on the fucking name.
He's actually pretty decent from what I've seen from him. For the last guy chosen.
Where Baker gonna be?
Exactly where you put right there, right in the trash where you fucking got. That's where he's gonna fucking be.
That's where he's gonna be definitely one of the higher paid signal callers.
He's gonna be right where you got right there. He's gonna be right there in the garbage, in the trash.
That franchise.
Matty Ice, yeah, but I mean, I'll take Matty Ice over fucking Brock Purdy. That's my point. If Jimmy were to get hurt,
I doubt they cut him. I doubt they do anything with him other than keep him, the Colts. But yeah, if he for some weird ass reason,
it may just cut him, just let him go for the hell of it.
If they did, we'd better sign him right away.
I wouldn't be surprised next year. Yeah, Trey Lance starting, and they go get Matt Ryan. Wouldn't be surprised to see that. See that movie.
I mean, he's in his 15th season. He's looking like it too.
Because you're gonna need a backup next year for Trey Lance. He's not gonna be Purdy.
Shit, they beat the Chiefs this year with Matty Ice starting. The Colts.
They beat the Chiefs.
I saw that game. The Chiefs were just off that day. They were just off.
But hey, win's a win. Shit, we give Jimmy that bullshit so we can give it to everybody else. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Any given Sunday.
Any other Niner tidbits we got?
No. I think about an hour is enough. With these,
it's about an hour.
Sunday night. I know a lot of folks are going to that game. I'm not sure if I'll end up going, but it's the game that everybody.
I would if I would have to drive back. Fuck, sucks. I would have went.
Fly.
I still haven't gone to a game this year.
Southwest, buddy.
I was at the Seahawks game. I was at the Seahawks. My girl went to actually. She rolled down to Levi South and watched the game with her brother. So she had a really good awakening down there. So Lovely.
Nice.
At least I could stay home and watch the game instead of fucking go to the bar and shit. They'll show no Niner games if they're not playing the Rams or the Chargers. So lucked out 2 weeks in a row. Well, no.
Better get that Sunday ticket.
Yeah, he tripping.
He
Hell,
could have
that's
paid with
correct.
that with two trips to the bar was the Sunday ticket right there.
Yeah, but don't you need DirecTV for that shit? You can't get it by itself, can you?
Oh, you can't get the little standalone?
I don't think you can.
I
The
doubt
streaming
doubt it.
one. You could get the streaming one. I don't
No,
know.
I
Leo
don't
got the links anyway.
I got
Yeah, we
links
got
for
links.
it.
Yeah,
I
I
bought
got links.
Peacock because I thought they were going to be broadcasting all the Niners.
Peacock.
And it did.
Peacock.
We got now they're picking and choosing and shit. So it's kind of a fucking rip. You know what I'm saying?
So we play Sunday night, then follow week Monday night. Yep, exactly. Monday
Why are
night
we
is
playing
in
that Monday night? Who are we playing after the Chargers?
Cardinals, right?
Cardinals in
The
Mexico.
Mexico.
Estadio Azteca. Make sure
That
you
should be a
rock
W.
your Yellows
I
Hustlers
think we
jerseys
will.
too.
I
Go to
think
that
we
game.
take that one. They're kind of swirling the drain right now, even with Roby Anderson on their team. You know what I'm saying? They still, it's DeAndre all day. You know what I mean? So
Double
yeah, I
them
think
up.
we get that one. I definitely think we get that one too.
Yeah, they got to
Double 'em up.
fire Kingsbury's
We
garbage.
always bring it Monday night. You know what I'm saying?
Usually
So
sucks. Always. Yell
Jimmy's
the
pretty
fucking
good on
title.
Monday night, actually. He's all right.
he is. He's got a pretty decent record Monday night.
I don't think we're going to get no flex games. I'm looking at our schedule. We ain't getting shit for flex games.
Especially
Most likely it's going to be that Arizona game, the last game of the year.
Maybe,
no
but not
set-
the way they're going.
I think we played
There's
Seattle
no
last game
set
of the year.
schedule for
No,
that.
God
It's either
damn it.
gonna
I
be
told you
Saturday-
already. Seattle's week 15.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Cardinals' last game of the season.
Well,
That
I
shit
know-
ain't gonna get flexed. They're gonna be Cardinals are gonna be done by then. They ain't gonna flex us.
Gonna flex us out of it.
if we sweep the division, that's just gonna make us that much more difficult to take out once we get to the postseason. So, here's to hoping that we do that there. You know what I mean? 3 more games and that'll be beautiful.
That Seattle game, we got to win that Seattle game. That's a big one.
I think we'll be able to put them down. I really do. I think we
I
got.
really
their
hope so, man, because
I think we got their number this
there
year. Us
is
the
an
curse
issue for us.
is on. What's your name? Actually, he's looking like a decent quarterback. I give him his props, but I still
Kenneth
also.
Walker, man, he's beast.
Well, he can't get away from the pass rush the way Russ did. He would always just squeak out because he was so small. Gino's a taller guy, so he's not going to be able to do that little under a fucking guy and get the fuck away and then deliver a crazy one. I think we knocked the shit out of him again.
Just double DK. That's all you need to fucking do. Double DK.
Yep.
Maybe put one over the top for fucking what's his
Lockett.
face? Lockett.
Lockett has been having a shit season. He caught his first touchdown pass. Was it against the Giants or his maybe his second? He hasn't been the force he.
He's been doing all right. He's doing cool.
Bro.
Doing
He was kind of.
Yeah, no, I do fantasy, bro. He's good.
Not
He's
the
doing
seasons that he's
I do
normally
fantasy.
having though.
Trust me, I know.
good. I was looking at his stats today. He was he's not bad.
I do
He's not
fantasy.
having the seasons that he has been though. You know what I'm saying? So trust. You know what I mean? If he's going to be the one to beat us, that's cool because as long as Metcalf doesn't beat us, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm kind of looking at because you let that guy get started, it's all bad.
Well, we never taking out the fucking primary weapon of anybody too much. We always putting in that zone, keep everything in front of you. Yeah, that shit works to a certain extent, but sometimes you just gotta take the motherfucker out. That's what we didn't do against fucking Devontae last year with the Packers. Look what the fuck happened. Got to take out the weapon.
Nah, he got 500 yards and 3 TDs already. He's doing all right.
Yeah.
He's doing all right.
Yeah. That's not normal for him though. He's right now he'd probably
That's
have
on pace for a G.
He'd be on more though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at his years past. You know what I'm saying? At this point, he's like 600-700 yards. You know what I'm saying? So he's not having the same season he's used to.
I don't know. You know what I say? Fuck the Seahawks.
Exactly.
They take the fucking L.
I agree, but
I think we're gonna get him this year. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we're back to 100.
We got no Russ. I think it's already proved that fucking Russ is the fucking X factor. We
He
still
was.
lose to the motherfucker.
He proved it.
I just know that when Womack gets all hyped up about a team's hella easy, that's usually the kiss of death.
Not
Yeah.
really.
That
He's
jinx,
not-
easy be jinxed.
When has it been?
Russ ain't there no more, so I'm not
Come
really
on,
good.
man. Many times. Oh, don't worry about it. We're gonna run them guys.
Name one.
I'll try to be measured here, but I'm still, no more Russ there. The mystique isn't the same. I mean, you look at
Name
it.
one.
You called it for the Denver game, Nip. You know what I'm saying? I fucking Russ this, Russ that. What happened? That fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, defense could have played harder. Our offense played like shit. So, what was the X factor?
But they
Fucking
still,
Russ. You know what I
still
mean?
only won by one. It was 10-11 though. But
Exactly. You know what I
Who
mean?
cares?
So
A win's a win.
it's-
Shit.
it's him. You think he's on
And
that?
that
If he
fucking
wasn't on
asshole
that-
did the dagger in the heart on the last
that
drive.
last drive is what fucking did it.
Quiet
Running,
all fucking
throwing
night.
it.
You know what I mean?
That's what
So
he does.
if he's not on that team, we win that game. Simple and plain.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have the same feelings if he was still with the Seahawks.
Oh, good thing we don't have to deal with him for 4 years. He'll probably be retired by the time we fucking got to play him again. Hopefully.
Or if he has another season like this season next year, they'll fucking ship his ass out, or mean something, man. I mean, they paid fucking crazy price.
Would you take Russ as a backup? I probably would.
I would.
The coach is a fucking bum, though. I will give him that. The coach is garbage.
Hackett. He's a hack. Oh.
All right, let's move on to some
Cousin.
real quick NFL Week
Good.
9 pick 'em.
What else we got? Yeah.
Well, what do you think I'm doing, bro? Goddamn, stop.
No, hurry up. You're not fucking not fast
Fucking
enough.
guy.
Man. Come on. What else you got? Hurry up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You do a fucking intro, bro. Let's go.
Pick 'em.
Come on.
What are you doing? Pick 'em. All right, let's do the pick 'em.
I don't know. What are we doing, Womack? You're in point. You're
Okay, well, since we got pick 'em, there you go.
Taking myself out the game.
Hey, good. Give me the fucking rock. All right. So we got the pick 'ems. We got them
Interception.
coming.
Fumble.
Let's go. Picks. What did I even do last week? I probably did shitty.
See, this guy's lumming it up already.
64 and
All
53.
right, go to Thursday night football. Where are we going?
Here we go.
Man? Come on.
Well, we got
Thursday
the
night
Eagles and the
football. Let's
Texans.
go.
Eagles and the Texans. Of course, we got the Eagles,
Ooh.
right?
Yeah, I'm
Of
taking
course you
Eagles.
do. All right.
Eagles minus 14. Over under 45 and a half. I will put some bread and take me. I'll take the Eagles.
Yeah.
Now with
I'll
that
take the
14. Well, I don't know.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. They ain't
I
doing
don't
shit.
know. Texans. I mean, but you know what? There might be that one team, that fucking trap game. This might be it for them.
This
Not
ain't
this
the
one.
Texans ain't that
Not
team.
this one?
Texans ain't that team.
All right.
I'll
Next
put
up,
some
we
money
got
on that shit.
Chargers and the Falcons.
That's a lot
Darwin,
tougher than you would think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chargers ain't
Mariota-
playing good.
Mariota's still throwing picks left and right. I mean, he definitely gets himself out of trouble because of his legs, but I think he got major gifted in that Carolina game. They should have won
that fucking kicker.
If that kicker doesn't fucking screw it
You
up.
talk about that. Hey, look, the motherfucker took his helmet off, but I thought he was out of the end zone and wasn't on the field to play. So why they still flag him when he did that?
I've
shit?
seen that shit happen so many times this year.
I've said
alone
that
and
too.
not get no
hella
flags.
people- Yep, I've
The
seen that
refs
shit too.
again, man. They pick
What
when
do
they
they
want to
say?
fucking pick.
Yeah,
Act like
I'm
what
telling
they
you.
always say, act like you've been there before. He should have known better.
But just like Nip said, I've seen people take their fucking helmets off on the field, and
We all
no
have.
and no
Right
one fucking
after
says shit.
scoring.
Yeah,
We all
and all
have.
of a sudden, they're trying to cover something.
What did we say earlier?
What was the spread on that game? Was it 3.5?
True, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got Chargers minus 3 over under 49 and a half.
Oh, -3.
I'll take the Chargers.
I think they get healthy this game.
I don't know. I
take
know
the
as shitty
Chargers.
as they play. Yeah, as shitty as they play. Okay. Next, we got the Dolphins and the Bears. Next, I think I'll go with the
Dolphins.
Fins.
Yeah, I'm going with the
Yeah,
Fins.
that's nothing. Yeah, nothing to that. Next up, the Carolina Panthers and the Bungles. Bungles just got their ass whooped by
Yeah.
fucking the Browns,
Yeah, let's put a stomp.
which
in
I
on
didn't see
Bengals.
coming.
Texans.
That's a
But
divisional
then again,
game.
it's
You gotta be
then
careful
again,
with those.
I was just gonna say it is divisional, so I'll take the bungholes
I'll take
again.
Cincy 7.5 over under 42.
I believe.
Cincy.
I believe. What's his name is out though. Jamar
Jamar Chase.
Chase. I think he's out. Yeah.
Is he?
I
What's
heard
out there?
supposedly he might be out for the year.
Why? What did he injure? His knee?
I
I don't know. He got hurt though.
exactly, but yeah, I think it might be long. Yeah, it might be a season-ending injury.
Shit. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's not good. Green Bay versus Detroit. Normally, I would take Green Bay, but you know, I don't fucking know with this one.
Man. They play hard as hell.
They may find their formula though, because they did
They got
fucking
no
shut
defense,
the Bills out.
bro.
But
They
then you
got
got to
Shut the
also
Bills out
defense.
second half.
you got to also remember they just traded away Hawkinson, and that guy
Hawkinson, I was
was
about to say that.
And that did it. So
But, yeah,
I would take the
Green Bay
take
might
the
have
under
found
on
it.
this.
Green Bay
It's
might have found their little
49.
formula.
Green
I'm
Bay
gonna go with
minus 3.5.
I'll go
Oh
with
shit! I'm
Chiefs.
reading right here. It says Jamar Chase's injury is similar to Bo Jackson's career ender.
Oh, with the hip.
A hip thing
Yeah.
when he severed the. Oh, that's fucking sad right there, bro.
That would
Yeah.
suck.
Bengals have not.
I mean,
The article says the Bengals have not released specifics on Chase's injury,
Mhm.
saying only that he is expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks and will not go on IR. But ESPN reported Saturday that Chase has a hairline fracture and torn labrum.
Labram's in your shoulder, isn't it?
I guess so. No, it's a hip. It says it's a hip fracture.
Yeah, 'cause I heard it last week that he was gonna miss this week, but then supposedly that his injury was gonna it's bigger. It's something huge that he might end up missing the whole season. That's what I heard like the last week ago. But once again, it was nothing official. I didn't hear it from like Adam Schefter or anything like that, so I really didn't post it.
You didn't hear from you?
Yes, I.
Bo
sounds
Jackson's
it's
was just
it's
a much more severe case.
Yeah,
That
so
was fucked up. I was watching some footage of Bo Jackson. Boy, that motherfucker.
I
If he
do-
never got, he might have probably been the fucking best ever. He might have been. Just
Yeah.
saying. All right, next up we got Colts and the Patriots.
Yeah,
So I
Bo would
would
have been
think-
the best ever.
Yeah,
He
I'll
would have
take
been.
the Patriots. Minus
Patriots?
5.5, 39.5.
Patriots. Take
Just
the
because they
Pats.
got the new quarterback for the Colts, I'm not sure who exactly he
Sam
is. So,
Ehlinger.
therefore,
Out of Texas.
yeah,
so
so I would take that.
Not
I'll take the
impressive.
under as well.
I'm not going to go deep into this. All right,
Pats and who?
Colts.
Colts.
Oh yeah, I take the Pats. Colts are a dumpster fire right now.
Fuck them. Fuck them. All right, Bills and the Jets. Take the Bills.
All day.
Where's it
Of
at?
course. New York.
Mm.
I still take them anyway. I mean, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, Jets are
Yeah,
doing.
I mean-
Jets aren't doing bad, but
But Zach
Bills are-
Wilson he's. I mean, I've seen that they're talking about like in my could
Still
Foles
inconsistent.
start because he's I think it was a 3 touchdowns, 5 picks. His quarterback is really low. So there's talks, but they're still they're still in the hunt for the playoff. But I'll definitely take the Bills.
I mean, they're still 5-3 though. That's not really that bad. 2 games over 500. Like,
That's what I'm saying, they're still in the
Yeah, I'm
hunt for the
tempted.
playoffs,
I'm
but,
tempted to take the Jets, but I just can't do it.
no.
Bills.
I think
Just kind of something fishy's going to happen in that one. What's the point spread on that?
12.5.
Yeah, and Allen.
All right,
I'll say take the Jets with the
Oh,
points.
yeah,
Take the points with the
I wouldn't be
Jets.
surprised if Bills win by 11.
Yep.
Probably just
I think
maybe.
something tells me the Jets cover in that one. Some weird shit, a
Um,
block punt, or somebody gets hurt or something.
missed field goal. Extra windy, yeah.
Oh well, maybe, but I don't know. I still think the Bills will come out of that one. Point wise,
course.
I'm talking about points. I'm talking about point spread.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
that's on
yeah,
y'all.
you guys
but-
understand this. Okay, you got to
I
explain
don't-
him again about the point spread.
No, I understand the points, but I just not my shit. So
So
I'll
why are
do
you
that.
running this segment? You don't know.
Because he pissed me off.
Doing the pick. Yeah, because you got mad. I got under his skin, so that's good. So we had the Vikings and the Commanders at Washington.
Now, see, this is a game that's a little more difficult to call, in my opinion, because the Commanders are actually trying to pull this shit together under Heineke.
I'm not fucking sold on the Vikings, so you know what? I'm gonna throw the curveball in there. I'm gonna go with the fucking Commanders.
I was thinking the same.
Fuck the Vikings.
I would
Nah, I
be
think
taking the
the
Vikings.
They got Hawkinson too.
Yeah, they just added.
They did just get Ad Hawkinson. That's true. I don't know. I think Terry McLaurin is one of the best receivers in the damn league.
He's
I
You know what I
agree.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, in that he can play for anybody, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even with Wentz, he was taking them, passes and hauling them right the fuck on in. Heineke's did the
I
same
do agree
thing.
with that. Yes.
I
you
just
know.
don't know what the fuck happened to Washington's defense. Like 2 years ago, they were like
Yeah,
lights
they
out,
were in there.
and they brought the whole cast back,
Well, it's
they
because
just
Chase Young.
beat
Is
the
Chase
shit.
Young even playing? Is he back in there yet? I don't think.
But
he
even
is
last
still,
year he
huh?
played, and they were garbage.
Yeah.
I don't
Sophomore
know what
slump.
happened. It's one of the mysteries. I mean, they
Yeah.
had a
Sophomore
nice first
slump for
quarter.
Chase Young.
They got the whole D line from what? From Ohio State and Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Bama, mostly Bama. Yeah,
Mhm.
Chase Young,
Yeah, Bama.
and, Ohio State, Bama. They got hella Bama
Mhm.
players on that team, on that roster.
They got
Yeah, I don't know.
Sweats.
Give me the Vikes.
Something happened. Something happened.
I don't know.
Maybe just coaching.
Maybe Ron Rivera.
Coaching
Yeah,
wise.
Ron Rivera don't know how to coach him up, which is weird because
Yeah.
he's usually pretty
He's
damn good on
definitely good for
defense.
defense. That's real.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe he just needed,
fucking know.
he didn't get to shop his
Probably just getting out of
groceries. So
touch.
that's what it is.
Yep.
Saying fuck the
He's
Vikings.
one of them old school
I mean,
guys. He probably wants to
that's
shop for his groceries.
That's
Yeah.
that's another thing too. I mean, what I've heard is that a lot of these coaches teams are hiring younger coaches because most of these older coaches are getting out of touch with these younger players. So it
Yeah.
could be something like that.
Yep.
Hmm.
New blood.
Well, there's annoying ass Viking fans at that fucking bar I go to when I go watch the Niners. He's a fucking piece of shit, pain in the ass. So fuck the
Dude, we
Vikings.
beat their ass every time. Who cares, bro? Let them.
Nobody
Um,
gives a shit about your bar.
It's cool, bro. It's cool.
Okay.
You know what I
Cheers.
mean?
Next up, cheers.
Nobody
All right.
cares about your local bar.
Next,
Little
next up,
tavern.
Raiders and the Jaguars in
I'm going
Jacksonville.
Going to Moe's and drinking hella flaming Moe's.
Good.
Damn.
I am taking, believe it or not, I'm gonna take the fuckboy ass Raiders on this one.
Give me
I'm
the
going
Jags.
Jags. I'm going Jags here. Raiders are looking
I don't
discombobulated.
care. Can't even scare. They can't even score against the fucking Saints, but come on.
I'll take the Jags. Jags at least got a pretty good defense sometimes
Yeah.
when they show up.
That's trash.
They are hella
out of
weak.
here.
That's Raiders for you though. All right, we got the fucking bird brain game, fucking the Seahawks and the Cardinals in Arizona. I'm gonna go with Seattle with that one.
Give me Seattle. Even though Arizona's
Seattle's
favorite,
hot. Arizona is
-2.
desperate.
Yeah, but they don't win at home though. They only had like what one? They won once. I think,
Yeah,
at home
once
so
in the
far.
last 8 or some shit like that.
Yeah, they're fucking.
But it's weird. Seahawks have always been our fucking kryptonite for the last I don't know how many years. But for some reason, we can smash
those two teams.
and smash the Rams, and they always play hard against the fucking Seahawks. So
Yeah, Rams. I mean, Seahawks
think
and Cards. Yeah,
they always play hard
tough.
against even
Yeah.
in CenturyLink, they play hard against them. So, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna the smart money is telling me the Seahawks, but I'm gonna go with the Cards here.
Oh,
I'll
Yeah.
take Seattle. Just
I'll
because
take
Geno Smith
Seattle,
is
but
playing.
I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'll take Seattle though. I mean, but definitely it'll be the type of game whoever has the ball last. So winning field
Right.
goal.
I'll say the
likely will
over.
be
I would say take the
outcome.
over on this bad boy.
Mhm.
What's the
Yeah.
over under? Probably
Yeah,
about
I
48.
can see that. Let me check.
You got an
real
over under on that?
quick.
I'll say 48 just off the top of my head.
The over
Gotta be
under on
close.
this game is 50.5.
Whoa,
50?
okay. Still might go. Still might go.
So nobody's playing fucking defense this game, huh?
Yeah, totally.
Well, I
Right.
think the last time they played it was like 30 something and 30 something. If I'm not mistaken.
Jesus.
Yeah, a lot of the Seahawks wins this year, from what I remember, they scored a lot in order to win, and they gave up a lot to win. That's what I mean.
I don't know. All
Last
right, well,
matchup, it was Seattle won 19-9.
Oh, that was it? I thought they scored. I'm
Yeah.
tripping. My bad.
Well.
Making shit up.
All right. Good. Now we have the Rams and the Buccaneers in Tampa. I'll take the Bucs on that one.
Give me the Bucks.
They need to get healthy, so I would say that they're due. Yeah.
Rams are done. They're done.
The Rams are done.
No, it's completely.
It's an even match fucking teams though. These fucking two.
Well, I mean, dude, we were
Rams
half,
beat the Bucks last year too, right in the playoffs.
yeah,
Yeah, they did.
we were half staffed. They were coming off a bye week. I mean, and they couldn't close the door. We just throttled their ass. So I think that they keep swirling the drain. To be honest with you, Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah. All right.
I'll tell you what. If I win the lotto, I'm gonna buy one of these teams, and we'll go from there.
There you go. Did anyone win that shit yet? I don't think so, huh? It's still floating
I
around.
think
I say it's
so.
tomorrow, right?
1.2. 1.2
Go
I think it's a
billion.
tomorrow.
Billy. It's at a
Shit.
Billy.
Who's a weak ass team I could buy? The Jets or something like that.
Just buy in the WNBA team.
Buy the fucking Lions.
Washington
Lions.
or
Washington.
Washington or the Lions. You can get
Fuck,
him.
man, you ain't getting Washington. Daniel Snyder ain't fucking selling shit. Well, he might be on the outs though. I don't know.
Yeah, bruh. When you got Jerry Jones talking shit, you know it's the writing's kind of on the wall.
Well, when you fucking ruffled all them fucking feathers, you might be saying something fucking truthful.
They gonna.
Dude.
Fuck it, I'll just buy. I'll buy like an ill ass college team for Cal. They're due for something. Put like
Buy the Lions.
20
dude.
million.
Fuck,
Buy 20
flip the
million worth
Lions.
of college prospects for the.
I'll buy
Buy the
Lions.
Sharks and go buy the Sharks and move them to Minnesota.
I'm gonna go buy UC Davis.
Buy the Sharks,
Pay off
move them to
some-
Phoenix.
Pay off some refs and
I'll
triple
buy-
my fucking billion.
I buy the Sharks and
Get
move them
Donahue.
to
I'm gonna
North
get
Dakota.
Donahue on the payroll.
Canada.
And,
There you go.
Tim Donahue, get him on the payroll.
That's what I'm buying. I'm
More
buying
money.
the Sharks and move them to fucking Connecticut.
You playing that shit? I played last night. I'll play this one, I guess. Fucking
I'm playing now. Fuck. All right.
So
Well,
we-
next you got
Play
Tennessee,
to win.
Tennessee, and the Chiefs, both 5-2 in Kansas City.
Tennessee
Give
gives
me
the
the
Chiefs
Chiefs.
problems too.
Yeah, they do, but Chiefs
Yeah.
always end up fucking pulling it out.
Is Tannehill,
Not always, no.
playing?
There you go, back and forth.
Is Tannehill coming back or is Malik starting again?
Nah. Yeah.
I think Malik maybe start. I don't know. We'll find out.
In Kansas City.
If Malik is starting, I would say it's gonna probably be a Chiefs win.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Monday night game, we have the Ravens and the Saints, and I will take the Ravens, even though it's in New Orleans. With that revamp.
I'm taking upset. I'm taking the Titans in that game, by the way, against the Chiefs.
For the Chiefs? Are you?
Yeah,
I think
I'm
Henry's
taking-
gonna run
I
all
think,
over him.
Henry
might-
gonna run all over him.
They're shit
I
at
think
the
Henry's
run.
gonna go off.
They can't. Yeah, they can't stop the run.
Keep
So-
keep Pat off the field for a while. Even with Malik, I think they could beat him.
Oh wait a minute. No, actually, you know what? I think I'm wrong. That's the one thing they are actually good at is the run. Is stopping the run. The Chiefs. They're actually not bad at stopping the run.
Yeah, well, they ain't fucking seen Derrick Henry yet, though, either. Derrick Henry's still a fucking load.
That guy, man, he's like a
I'm
fridge.
telling you, I think they're kind of head to head, dude. Like they win one and then they win one, and it's like
Yeah, I mean, they're
got a
both
nice little
5-2,
rivalry going.
so it's not like they're they both got the same record, so they probably got to play for that. But
Yeah, give me the Chiefs. Give me the Titans for the upset.
Titans.
What was the next one? That was it.
Well, the Monday night one is the Ravens and the Saints in New Orleans.
Oh,
I'm taking the
Ravens.
Ravens. Yeah.
That's easy. Roquan's gonna be a monster.
Might take a Saints. I don't know yet.
Fuck.
Yeah,
no. Why?
it's
What
time to
possessed you to
toss
do that?
it.
Well, Andy Dalton.
But I haven't watched either one of them play.
Huh?
I haven't
I've
watched
watched
any.
the Saints. They're fucking weak.
Yeah.
Taysom Hill is like their only spark. Well, Kamara's kind of getting in the zone a little bit too.
Oh yeah, he ain't
Taysom
scored no
Hill.
touchdowns. He got like two. What do you got? Like 2 or
Taysom
3 against the Raiders. Taysom Hill.
What's that, Leo? I can't even see.
So Taysom Hill, like I don't know,
To Taysom
Insert
Hill,
card.
whatever.
it's an insert card. Yeah, it's like a Prism sprinkle card. I don't know.
It's a bookmark.
You guys seen the fucking the Michigan State players jump fucking Harbaugh's.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah,
Michigan-
yeah.
that was
Sounds crazy,
fucked up.
I
Yeah,
heard
that was
about
fucking crazy.
Heard about it. I
They
didn't see
fucked
it.
That's
him
it
up.
for the
They were
game,
hitting
by
him
the
in the
way.
head with the fucking helmets. Shit, that shit. They're trying to prosecute. I think Harbaugh's pushing for prosecution.
Yeah, he's talking about criminal
Prosecution.
charges.
Yeah, that was too much, bro. Like, I mean,
Two players got,
and it was
jumped,
like
right? Was
8-on-1.
Yeah,
like
I don't
8
think.
on
Yeah,
1.
I don't think you
It's
should
two
fucking
guys.
do
Two
that. I
guys,
mean, it's
man.
college players. Like this shit ain't in
Two
the
guys,
street.
guys.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
This ain't
That's
fucking
stupid. I
outside.
mean, you can all them cameras there. Like, you're gonna get caught up on some shit with
Yeah.
that.
I mean, you could talk shit
that's
to
just-
motherfuckers and shit. That's in the facility though. It's like
Even a one-on-one
like,
fight is cool, but like you're jumping a dude with cleats on and kicking him in the head and shit. Like, damn, that's fucked
My
up.
question was, because I didn't see any of the footage. All I heard was about it. You know what I'm saying? Where
Let me
was
see
the
if I can
rest
pull
of
it up
them?
real quick.
that shit. Yeah, that shit was.
Where was the
fucking-
rest of the team? Did they, go to a different spot? I mean, how
Well, it was
did
just one play. It was just
was
one.
There's
just
one
the game,
tunnel. There's one tunnel. They both go up the same tunnel.
they?
What's up, Sugar Knight?
But yeah, I don't know how that dude ended up all by himself. Slipping,
Really?
lacking.
No, I heard it was two.
Oh, it was 2? From
I
the
heard it was
footage,
two.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it
You
was
can't
two.
really
There
tell
were
how
two
many.
incidents. They're like 2 different players. It was one like
Sugar not.
I seen a couple of videos.
Let me
But
see if I
yeah,
can
I
pull
don't
it
know
up real
what
quick.
player. I don't know how it started. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it happened after the game, right? After the
It was
game
after the
over.
game, yeah.
After the game, yeah.
Okay.
I want to see if I could just find a clean one without like, oh, here goes something.
You don't have all 22.
Oh shit!
Nah, I don't got all 22 of the fights.
The all 22.
Oh, there you go. This is a pretty good one though. Let's see.
The all 110.
Oh yeah, college is how many? They got like 55. Yeah, 110, right?
Something
Yeah,
like
110, 115 or something like that.
that. Give me the all 200.
All right.
Can you see anything on it?
No,
No,
nothing
right
popped
here.
up.
Hold on. You gotta put it in. There you
There it
go.
goes.
Yeah, rewind it.
Yeah, there's hell of them. Look, they're stomping them out. Yeah, it's like 10 on 1 or 10 on 2.
Do you see it? I mean, it's skipping around. Did you?
I been doing shit.
You can't really see nothing.
You can't see much, but it was pretty foul. That was pretty foul. Ain't no place in college sports for that type shit.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Especially if it's all of them on one dude. I can see 2 teams rivalry fights. So that shit happens all the time. But that's some sucker shit to jump a dude like that.
Yeah.
And that's I don't know. Who knows what the fuck caused it, but
when you say chicken, that's fucking them hits is the only good ones Michigan State got all game. I didn't even watch that game.
it was a blowout. Michigan beat the shit out of them.
That's fucking hilarious. I mean,
That's
not,
one
the
thing.
incident wasn't
Just-
hilarious. The comment was pretty funny.
Yeah, we do not condone that.
Don't condone violence.
Only if it's Rams fans, maybe. Cowboys, Raiders.
Maybe.
I'm always for the one-on-ones though. I don't need that jumping shit.
That's real.
What else we got? Anything else?
You guys hear about USC and UCLA possibly leaving Pac-12?
And going where?
I think they're going to
Big Ten.
Yeah.
I
Big
can't even
Ten,
keep
why-
track
I think it's
of
happening.
who's
It
with
is.
what anymore.
But why move them all the way over there?
No,
Because
that's
money, some kind of money.
More money, exactly. They threw money at them.
yeah.
So they got travel back and forth, fucking all that.
Well, I mean, it's the
College
same thing.
schedules are weird anyway. They do so
Yeah.
many out of conference and
Well, they make their own schedules, so they can,
Yeah.
figure out which ones they
Yeah.
want to go to and which ones they don't. And they're still going to have the same amount of home games versus road games. So it's not like anything really is changing when it
Yeah,
comes.
but that travel and going
Yeah.
back and forth, fucking across
Well, they
country.
do that already, though. See what I'm saying? And
Yeah, but
it's not really much of a difference. It's just that, they're going to be belong to a different conference.
no, but you play
Schools
fucking.
want to make more money. That's it.
Yeah. Comes down to more revenue, more
college football is all
network.
about the Benjamins.
Yeah, it's all about the money. Yeah, especially now with the with that college rule that if you're gonna come out with a video game, all that. So
And
Oh, they're doing it for the video game. Okay, that makes sense.
Hopefully
Yeah,
they bring
so,
back NCAA football because that shit was the shit.
college. Yeah, I'm hearing 2020 next season. Yeah, it is a
They
2K
bring
one.
it back.
When I was playing them both,
2K.
when I was playing Madden and NCAA, I would always import my
Yep.
draft class over. It was
Yep.
great.
Yeah,
There was years where
Yeah.
NCAA was better than Madden for sure.
I agree.
There was a couple.
I agree.
true.
I
still got the
heard
last
this
one,
year's Madden is
2014.
garbage too.
I still got the 2014 on my Xbox 360.
Hmm.
I was playing that shit through
No, that's-
COVID. She was fun.
That shit was fun too. You could fucking do the little mascot games and shit. That
Yeah.
shit was
That
fucking
shit was fun.
do some weird
Yeah.
shit.
About that shit out a couple years ago.
Shit going on. Yeah, it was
Little
tight.
fight
I liked
songs.
it. Yeah.
The recruiting and shit and all that.
It taught you a lot about the what's the name game. It taught you a lot about the college football game and all the different packages they have. And a lot of that shit that I seen in that game years ago is now made its way into the NFL with the Wildcats and
Oh yeah, I was
Mm-hmm.
running all that
Pistol.
shit with Womack. He's hating when I used to run around with the quarterbacks.
Oh, I loved it, man.
You
That shit
fucking
was
still
great.
do. You don't fucking
Shit was
play the
great.
game. Run around.
Mobile
Yeah,
quarterback.
What you mean?
I kind of tuned out the year when you basically had to use the joysticks, to kind of run them.
I got too
That's
much
what it is
going
now.
on with
Yeah,
the
it's too much.
controls,
Way too
man.
much.
It's like
I
you got to
got
push this to catch, you got to push this
yeah,
to jump. It's like, come on,
I
man.
got a little tired of all of that.
Combination buttons to
Mhm.
fucking run up.
Yeah, you got to throw Ayukins just to fucking catch the ball and shit.
I mean, I get the need to be a little different and refresh things because if you're coming out with a game every single year, you got to flip certain shit up. But I got to use the joysticks so they can run fast, or you know what I mean. And like you
But
said,
that's the
it's
type of shit you do when you got the mechanics of the game mastered. That's where they started fucking up. They started
Yeah.
putting all these stupid ass features in, game rewind, play rewind, and shit. It's like, man,
Yeah,
make
I
the
was
fucking guys respond and not wait fucking 2.5 seconds when you try to do jump step, dude. Like,
exactly.
and when 2K went away, EA lost all competitive, all competition. So it kind of just they said, fuck it, we'll just put
Yeah.
out whatever.
Well,
They
because they had
just
that
kept
license. They
recycling
had
the
the
game. Yeah,
exclusive.
they just kept recycling the graphics and all that. Just they were here. That's all they were just doing.
I think they would have been better served to like do it every other year or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because with being able to go online and download a new roster almost all the fucking time, you didn't need to constantly keep putting out a Madden 2011, Madden 2012, 14, 15, 16.
Well, I mean, they did that anyway, but it was just the gameplay was just.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't need to do that. If it ain't broke,
Yeah.
don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they were a victim of their own excess in that regard, basically.
Oh shit! While we got you here, I got to ask you about that Peter Yan fight with O'Malley. Did you see it?
Wow. No, I did do the play. I did read the play-by-play.
I had O'Malley losing that fight, bro.
Okay, so
I
from
don't
what I read and everything that I seen it from some people that I trust, I heard that O'Malley definitely made it a fight, but and he was tagging him with more shots, harder shots. But it goes to pose the question because I remember back in the day, they gave a lot of love to the takedown. Even though
they still have recently, still have. So I don't know when this change occurred.
Well, what I think is, and this is the thing, it really is a situation that's been brewing forever. When you got guys that's more normally used to calling boxing matches, the criteria gets lost to those dudes on how to score, because it's aggression, cage control, and a bunch of other things too, striking, effective striking, you know what I'm saying, and takedowns. Now, these guys might not, one judge might see O'Malley as being more slick when he was tagging him because I heard he worked him up pretty good on the feet. But
Yan rocked him harder though. I would say O'Malley landed more, but when they had out of their hardest shots, Yan hit him harder and fucked him up more that one time that he did.
That's the problem though. So you might have a boxer in there judging things the way a boxer should be judging them, but then you might have a guy who was favoring the takedown because he was a wrestler in high school or whatever have you.
But if you got on this one, you had 6 takedowns to 0 with 5 minutes of control time on the ground. So, I know what you're saying though.
Control time is left up to the imagination. I think I personally don't give a shit much for it unless you're damaging the guy on the ground. Like you got to be doing so. You can't just, and this is the problem. You take him down and you blanket him, and that's considered control time. Yeah. That to me, it's a wash in my opinion. Yeah, I can't get up.
But if it's close, if it's a close round,
down, but you're not damaging nobody. And that's my issue with the whole thing. Now, I'll give love to a takedown because it's not easy just to take somebody down, especially if you got a strong base. You know what I'm saying? And you're quick with your feet and your reactions. You can get around somebody, and you won't go to the floor. But you know what I'm saying? When you get them down, if you can keep them down, that's great. But if you're not doing any damage and you're just like laying on them, that's why I never really gave much fucks for Jake Shields. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that I can give him props for is when he got you down, he did look for submissions because he was pretty decent in submissions. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't do a lot of damage when you were on the ground. That's why they called him the blanket. You know what I'm saying? And some of the best guys in the world couldn't get up from underneath this guy. You know what I mean? So I'll give him props for it a little bit. But in my opinion, personally, me, and somebody else might have a different opinion, that's okay. I don't think it's the best if you just take a guy down and lay on him. You have to do damage. You have to try to improve your position. You know what I'm saying? And then, then you'll get more love like that. So I don't know, because I need to watch the fight again, myself, because I didn't catch it. But if Jan wasn't doing that, then I could see why they didn't give him, the love. But 6 takedowns, it's it's kind of like, man, I don't know, I mean, even if he wasn't doing damage, 6
He
takedowns,
wasn't doing that much damage on the ground. I will
right,
say that. But
right.
6 takedowns in a close
Is
fight.
6 takedowns, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they were all more interested in how O'Malley looked when he was on his feet and he was tagging him more.
I think it's just more politics, and
Right.
O'Malley's going to be a big name, and Dana loves him. I think that's
True,
what
but
it came
Dana
down.
don't control.
He always favors these fucking.
You don't control the
stupid
refs,
fucks.
or excuse me, he don't control the judges. So that's really on NSAC or CSAC or wherever you're fighting. I just think that if there was anything that went into play there in that situation, it would be something like that. You know what I mean? If he would have probably get some more ground and pound in there, but damn, it left me kind of, conflicted, because 6 takedowns, man, it's 6 takedowns. So, and it was what was it, a 5-rounder or was it a 3-rounder?
It was a 3-rounder.
So that's 2 takedowns a round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you average it out, so that's pretty serious. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
I'd like to see a rematch. Let's settle it with a rematch.
Right.
Because Dana already kind of backtracked on giving Sean O'Malley the title shot.
Yeah, because of Cejudo, you know what I mean, throwing his name out there, and he thinks that's a bigger money fight because he was double champ status for a minute there. I don't know. Personally, I think Dana's love for Jan kind of went away. You know what I'm saying? And so he doesn't really favor Jan as much. I think Jan is going to have to get out there and get a win or two under his belt against a big name before he can come back. But I still do. I believe in Jan's abilities to go back and become a champion again. Oh, of course. The guy's great, man. He's got an iron chin. He's got an iron chin. He can swing.
Get tired.
He don't get tired. He's great. He's pretty damn decent on wrestling. I just think his aggressiveness, that's the problem. His aggressiveness can be used against him. And that's what Aljo did. Aljo is a lot faster on the feet, and he's a little bit slicker, you know what I mean, when it comes to that. And that's why I think he won the second fight. He was tagging him a little quicker, you know what I'm saying? And he got more volume off. So I personally think that
he's leaving Shmoney.
Oh, Bob Money says, yeah, I heard that too. I heard he was so pissed off that he's probably going to bounce. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did read that report. I wouldn't say just yet.
Where's he going to go, though? Bellator?
UFC, bro. Yeah, he would go to Bellator, and Bellator would pay him. They would back the truck
or
up.
Bare Knuckle. They be paying single fights big money for them Bare Knuckle fights.
Oh, dude, because they're backed by Viacom, dude. They got bread as much as UFC, so they're not tripping. And then because of that, because they're not stingy with with the negotiating process, a lot of guys like
stand up.
Now the question is, though, does he want to go to Bellator and fight there? Then they have pretty decent competition for his weight class, or does he go to One? Because One has the deepest pull when it comes to little guys like him. You know what I'm saying? So that's a question there. And One will also pay him a lot, but I've also heard that One can be kind of shady with the money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Oh, he's saying Bob Money saying One.
I would think One would be, if he wants a big name, because One has they have that on lock with the smaller guys. So, but if he wants big paper, he'd be smart to go to Bellator, because I know Coker would back the truck up for him.
And since we're talking about combat sports, I forgot the Jake Paul and Anderson Silva fight took place. I seen it. I don't know if you guys, any of you seen it, but it was I don't know. It looked fake to me. I gotta say.
That's why I heard he was. I heard he was tagging him and doing all that shit to like the last round. Then he was like doing some funny shit. And
I don't know, man.
Even that knockout, I'm bitter because I picked Anderson to win this fight, but it looked fake to me. Yeah, Anderson wasn't even going for the kill. I seen Anderson look way more impressive against Chavez Jr., who was an actual fighter. And where's Vada at? Because this dude is juiced to the gills. Jake Paul is juiced to the fucking. He's on a fucking PED cocktail of all kinds of shit, man. Icarus,
cockhead.
Fucking,
yeah.
I can't stand him. But I mean, I will say he is giving people a chance to make money who aren't making money. So I like that aspect of it. But he's
and I think that's what Anderson. I think he took the bag. Anderson took the bag, took the fall for the bag. Why not?
What does he got to lose? You know what I'm saying? Nothing really.
Why not?
especially on something that's not really even going to be able to be proven. You know what I mean? So why not get the money? You know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, let's be honest, Ball gives all these people opportunity, but he does it, you know what I'm saying, with his bottom line in mind.
Oh, with his intentions, yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
Exactly. So, the more people that he can get on the
well,
card.
no, I will give him props on that shit he's trying to do with MMA though, trying to form the union and all that type of shit. That is good shit.
When you look at him, bro, he's just begging for his place out there in history. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do that out there and put his name.
Well, you ain't gonna do that doing the shit that he's doing though. You gotta do that by actually fucking fighting motherfuckers.
The boxer.
And they saying, Tommy Fury backed out or fucking multiple times. Like, well, I mean, fight the motherfucker that's at your gym. It's fucking sparring. Like,
there's multiple guys who aren't that far removed from retirement that want to fight him. Tarver wants to fight him. Tarver would like in our comments too.
I think Hassim would have done it up. You know what I'm saying? The junior.
Yeah.
They should have just let that ride. And then he made up some big ass fake fucking story. Oh, but this and that happened. Fuck off, dude. You know you were gonna get your ass tapped out by that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Carl Frock's another one. He was going online today saying he wants that fight.
Shit out of him. And Frock would fuck him up badly. And that's not even a question in my mind.
But you can't even measure yourself.
There's gullible ass dudes out there that are believing this shit though. That's the funniest thing.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You got some fanboys.
YouTube shit, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but even if though, you can't fucking measure yourself if
it's like if I go
fight no one.
It's like if I go and I start playing tennis and I challenge hella retired ping pong players. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I beat him. I'm a real tennis player. You beat a fucking ping pong player.
I'll go do MMA. I'll practice MMA. Then I'll fight fucking some old fucking horse jockeys, and then be like, yeah, I'm taking this shit serious.
Yeah,
I want Canelo next.
Like, what?
I'll take Canelo with his right hand against Jake Paul.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And these idiots are actually thinking that Canelo should take that fight. I'm like, are you fucking serious? You got motherfuckers lined up. Real boxers that want to fight.
I mean, I can't fault Canelo for taking that fight. If he wants to get that easy money, he's fought enough champs. Get paid. Fuck it. Floyd does it all the time.
It'll be a black eye for boxing if he actually took that fight. I don't think he would do it. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, everybody knows this guy is just, you know what I'm saying? He's just.
I don't know, because everybody wants to see this dude get knocked the fuck out too, though.
True, but you know what I'm saying? Nobody that's actually an actual real boxer in a WBO, BC, IBF.
That'd be a win for him anyway, even if he does lose. I fought Canelo and I did see, I told you.
You'd never stop talking, bro.
Oh God, him and his stupid ass brother.
His brother's supposed to fight your boy Andrew Tate, Womack.
Tate would fucking whoop his ass probably. That dude's like an actual fucking like fighter though.
I would like to see Mike Perry fight him. Mike Perry fight.
That would be sick. Perry fucking
Perry would beat that ass. Did we see the altercation backstage with
Nate Diaz supposedly
slapping up dude, you know what I'm saying, and shit. I think if he wants to try to go after Nate, he could.
Nate would probably fucking beat him. I don't even think Nate's a boxer like that. I mean,
I think Nate's too small.
Yeah, he doesn't have the weight, and then he's gonna
go up to 190. He's gonna be slow.
Roided out. You know what I'm saying too? Like you said already, that dude is mad on the roids. Ain't nobody fucking seeing if they're pissing hot behind that fucking stage. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. I don't like that fight for Nate. You know what I'm saying? Nate goes up to 190. He gets slow. That's just too much weight for his frame. He's never been that big. 170 maybe. But yeah.
Yeah, but those dudes ain't going. Those dudes ain't going. They fought Anderson at 186.
Just stop fighting MMA fucking fighters. Like, why are you fighting these old fucking
preaching
MMA
to the choir,
fighters?
Man. We all fucking agree on that.
I just don't.
He's doing what a lot of cats do when they get into pro boxing. They're grooming them and they're handpicking certain people to fight. They're choosing fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you do that with boxers though, don't you?
In boxing, yeah. That's the difference between what he's doing and you know what I'm saying, what boxers are doing. But that's the formula that he's taking. He's choosing, picking and choosing. I mean, let's be honest. Anybody in the world thought that fucking Ben Askren was going to beat him. Obviously, never watched Ben Askren fight. Now, if he would have went in there for an MMA fight,
even that shit looked like he took the dive on that.
Right now, see, Ben Askren would have demolished him had they did an MMA fight, and he would have beat this dude all over the fucking place. but you know,
That's
he
the
shows up
formula.
right,
Retired
boxing.
guys that are smaller. Retired
Yeah.
MMA guys that are smaller. He ain't even fighting like dudes in his own weight class. He's fighting guys that were at what middle or
guys that are
lightweight.
on the way down. Which is why he knocked out Woodley. You know what I'm saying? Because Woodley had already,
Hey,
know,
but that looked like a
strike.
cartoon ass. That looked like a cartoon ass fucking knockout. The way he fucking just fell over, like
Now it looked like when they did that shit with Michael B. Jordan in the Rocky movie, in the Creed movie. That's how that it looked like. That
Ward
knockdown.
came in and put it on him. Yeah,
Scripted.
He was already on his way down. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, he doesn't have the heart to fight anymore. He's not. His mind's not into it. You know what I'm saying?
lightweight won that first fight. I'll just say that.
I thought Woodley won that first one too.
Had they fought back in the day when he was more hungry, he would have fucking ate up that. He would have ate Jake Paul up like fucking steak. But you got him on the way out when he doesn't give a shit about it anymore. It's just you can see it in his face. He don't care. T Wood don't care. So, but there you go.
Why don't you put that bag in front of people? They'd be like, "Fucking like what?"
Yeah, I agree.
There was also Loma fought on Saturday night. There was some good fights on Saturday night. Loma fought. That was a decent fight.
Decent. Yeah, I heard he was a decent fight for him.
Yeah, dude hadn't been 12 rounds, so Loma knew what he's doing. He got the dude a little bit inexperienced. Right. Now they're talking about Loma versus Haney, which I think Haney would probably.
I don't know.
That'd be a nice fight.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
I think Haney's reach would be a big factor. The height and the reach and
his jab.
Speed. Yeah, the jab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
anything else?
Nice.
Well, let's see. What are we watching real quick before we get out of here? I haven't even been on watching too much shit myself.
I just started watching that BMF documentary. Shit was tight. I just actually finished up a movie from 2021. It's another documentary, but it was about Mark Hunt and his life. It's called the biggest fight of his life or something like that. You guys
is he dead?
It? No. He just,
he got a CTE, right?
No, it's just his documentary.
For two.
Documentary about his life and some of the issues that
I got CTE, bro.
With with the UFC. So
is he dead?
It's really good.
Is he dead?
You got cancer?
But he wanted to keep on fighting, and he had hella concussions. That's why I say I thought he had CTE.
Yeah,
he had hella concussions.
He does now, but
no, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Right?
He thought he was dead.
Last three into that. Plus, he was in a highly publicized, legal court battle with the UFC behind them saying that they didn't know Brock Lesnar was roided out the first time they fought, which is bullshit.
Oh, I heard that.
Oh, you didn't know Brock was roided out? Oh,
yeah, I heard about that.
Pre-test and post-test, and he failed them both. And they said, "Oh, we didn't get the results until after the fight," which is horseshit.
We didn't get them until a few days after the fight. So
Rogan was talking about that
pre-test, So anyway, but that's a lot of it. It was a lot of it about that. It was really good. You know what I'm saying?
These results are going to take a week, but we're pretty sure you're going to pass. Don't worry about it.
Put it this way. I know we've all heard this before. You should never meet your heroes and shit like that. Well, you know what I'm saying? Judging by what I've learned about him in this documentary, I really like to meet this guy. You know what I'm saying? Because Mark Hunt. Because basically the dude seems like that kind of real person in the first place. And not only the fact that he's beat some of the best fighters in the world, you know what I'm saying? When he got into fighting, he didn't have formal training. He just was a street fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? So coming in and doing what he did in less than 2 years and winning the fucking King of Kings and shit for the Oceania, what the fuck is that called? K1 is just, it's unheard of. It just shows you how dope that guy really was. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I mean, he was always
one. I'm not going to watch it, so don't worry.
He was probably one of my favorites. So basically, I would say check that out. You know what I'm saying?
What platform is it?
Where's this at? Yeah, where at, Sella?
It's on. You can catch it on Soap today. Soap 2. The number 2, DAY. Okay. You can find it on. It came out in 2021. It was a great watch. It was only about an hour and a half, but it's dope. You know what I'm saying? And being the fact that
film. It's a
documentary. Okay, yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
So being the fact that he is who he was, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, fanboy out like that. But, hearing his story and shit and finding out what a good dude he is, even off camera, I'd like to meet dude and shake his hand.
All right. Anything else? I was watching House of Dragons. I don't know if you guys seen that shit.
Yeah, I got 2 episodes left. That shit was
I
cold.
won't say nothing. I can't say nothing then. That shit's
Who else?
sick.
What
I'm
has
on
everyone watched
episode
it?
5.
I will say Dave and his
okay.
fucking. I would say Dave and his
5.
fucking kind of cold. The way he did your fucking boy, and I think it was episode 8 when he was fucking talking shit.
Okay, relax.
Oh
I said I'm on
yeah,
episode 5.
that
That
shit
shit
was
was
sick.
that shit was cold. That shit came out of fucking no. I was like, dude, that's hey. You know what I mean?
Nah, that shit is the game. I mean, that's been on par with the early seasons of Game of Thrones. The later seasons of Game of Thrones were whack, but I mean,
Dave
not
was kind of
totally
a
whack,
sav.
but they were.
I thought he was kind of weird at first, but he's kind of a fucking sav.
But Trevor Lawrence looks like the Amon. I posted that
Yeah,
meme
the
on
grown up, the
Instagram.
grown up,
That shit had me dying. Shit looked dead on Amon.
fucking plays like him too. Fucking, I guess now we've got the fucking.
That shit was fucking hilarious. What else? I think that's it. I ain't been watching too much, just football and the sports, boxing. There's been a lot
Yeah.
of boxing and
That's what I'm
MMA.
doing. Watching Entourage
Yeah,
for the 5th time.
You guys haven't watched Black Adam?
No,
I haven't
not
seen it yet.
Not yet. I'm waiting for that to stream it. Yeah.
You said it was
Alright.
good though, right, Leo?
I thought it was all right.
They
Kinda
bashed
like
it. a lot.
I don't know about
The
that, man.
reviews.
That didn't
it was
sound very
alright.
convincing, Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
sounds
thought-
like
Yeah.
as far as
I mean, I know it wasn't gonna be like a Man of
Were you
Steel
drunk when you
type of
watched it, though?
movie. No, I was kidding.
You know, Flor de Cana? The
Flor-
Tecate?
Flor de
Oh,
Caña.
whatever.
This guy.
Did it come from Bogota?
Wakanda.
Womack.
Did it come
Bogota.
from is it from Bogota?
Bogota, you fucking imbecile.
Ain't you Latin, man?
Called you an
What the hell is
imbecile,
the matter
bro.
with you?
I called you an imbecile, bro.
Damn.
From Bogota. Flor de Cana is made in Bogota.
But now I gotta people. I keep forgetting Black Adam's in theater, dude. I honestly I gotta see that shit.
Yeah.
The
Definitely
reviews
be
I
watching
You can go now. COVID doesn't exist anymore, right?
the reviews I heard were shit. One review said that was the worst movie ever made.
Damn.
Yee. It wasn't. I'm not saying it was bad. I was just hoping to see a Man of Steel type of film, but it wasn't. Nah, it's different. I mean,
Was the
that's what I
Rock
thought
the Rock again? Is he the Rock again?
It
or
was the
like-
Rock playing not to be the Rock. That's what I was
Rock trying not to be the Rock.
I'm done with the Rock, man. He's just
I got a question for you, Leo. Since you're the
oversaturated.
only one
Yeah.
that's seen it, Leo. Since you're the only one that's seen it, have you seen
Yes.
Let There Be Carnage, the second Venom?
Yeah, I've seen it.
He said
You're not
Leo. Is
Leo,
your name
bro.
fucking Leo?
Damn.
He's seen
He's
it.
my
though. I thought-
spokesperson. He's,
You
yeah,
did,
he
yeah,
knows.
yeah.
Have you
yeah.
seen-
Apologies for Womack. He's
Yes,
gonna get
yes,
benched
yes,
if the
I've
Niners
seen it.
Womack.
I'm his
Yes,
rep.
I've seen it.
So I thought Venom Part 2 was like the most crappiest shit that I've watched in
Mhm.
quite some time. Is it better? Is Black Adam better?
Yes, Black Adam is better. Yes.
Okay, well then that's all right. I mean that's good by me. Then.
Black
I
Adam is
thought
better
he was
than
too big.
Wonder Woman 84 too.
Okay, I never watched that, so I don't know.
Okay,
I see
and
that.
that's considered to be the worst DC movie. So
Oh,
it's just that I thought it fell into that whole Shazam category film. I think the first Shazam was good, but it's not. This is not better than Shazam. Actually, it's kind of like Shazam, and I
When's the
thought it was
second one come out?
cool. I think it comes out next year. Oh yeah, all the DC films I believe are coming out next year now. But yeah, but I'll definitely be watching Wakanda Forever. That comes out in
Wonder Woman 84 was the worst comic book movie ever made.
And I told you fucking Siri was gonna be fucking Black Panther. Told you this shit.
But it's gonna be
That was
multiple,
already
bro, so
given.
you're
That was already
technically not
given,
right.
bud.
You're
It's
right,
not,
and
it's
you're
gonna
not
be
right.
I
Yeah.
read
That's
an
multiple. They already
editorial-
showed shots of multiple.
Yeah, but I read an editorial that said there's going to be not three,
Like
like they're going to share the
Two or
role.
three.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not going to be 3 Black Panthers. It's going to be her in the suit, and then she's going to have backup. And now it's going to be like that's a theory, but I don't know if that was a fan theory or
Fucking
what.
sucks. I don't know. That's shitty.
Well, because they got M'Baku, you know what I'm saying, and then they got homegirl from The Walking
Lupita.
Dead, Lupita
Oh no,
Nyong'o.
no, that's the other one. That's the other one. That's one.
Well, that's the
That's
girl
Michelle.
that he loved, right?
Yeah.
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 No, they should get
Homegirl-
they should get Michonne. Yeah, Michonne would be sick.
Michelle.
as
Yeah,
the Black
So
Michelle.
I would think that's what the theory with the dude was trying to say in the editorial that I read, that M'Baku, her, and Shooty are gonna pretty much take up the mantle now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Womack doesn't even go to the theaters, bro.
fuck, bro. When Bozeman passed away, it just kind of ruined shit. I would have loved
Yeah,
to see
she was-
you.
I would
He's
just
Killmonger, dude.
They should have
Rest
just
in peace,
no,
Chadwick
fuck
Boseman.
Killmonger. They should have just recasted.
Or do that. Yeah.
I mean, you do it in so many movies. I know you want to pay, but he probably would have been down with a recast. I mean, I don't think he would be like, "Don't recast me."
Mm.
Well,
But,
ain't no way to ask him now.
They could have said it into the future, and could have been like, "Oh yeah, him and homegirl Lupita had a fucking kid."
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just,
I-
it
There's-
sounds like a snooze.
They're saying
damn,
that's just
Womack.
going to be. Nah, they're saying that's just going to be sick. I heard that shit.
Right.
It looks sick. That shit looks sick. All right.
Yeah, look, and the more I look at
The
Namor, I'm like,
Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantumania looks
That
sick
shit looks
too.
cold.
That trailer looks fucking
Ooh,
sick.
that one looks hard too.
but I don't know.
I'm sold.
I don't know if I just don't know how I feel about the Namor. How Namor? I don't know.
I kind of dig it.
He doesn't like
I
that he's of ethnic descent. He's kind of a
No, he's
racist.
fine. I think it's kind of a fucking funny though. I don't
What's
know if they
funny?
made it
It's funny?
intentional.
Funny like a
What's
clown.
so funny about it?
Namor's here to
They-
fucking amuse you.
Yeah, he is. I mean, they made him look kind of like Spanish, right? And he's a fucking swimmer and shit. I
Aztec.
just think
Oh
that's
my
kind of
God,
fucking.
bro.
I
He's
just think that's kind.
Mesoamerican, to be exactly.
Well,
So, like I said, this guy's a racist closet.
well, I'm just
racist, and
saying
he
it's
doesn't
kind of.
like
I mean, I don't know if this is like a
ethnic
joke.
people.
Is that supposed to be like a joke that they had this?
No, it's not a
motherfucker
fucking joke. What the fuck kind of stupid
the
shit are you
fucking
talking about?
like a Mesoamerican swimming like king of the fucking sea and shit like that.
Bro, we're finally getting our due here, bro. Black
No,
and
does anyone think?
all
No one
right?
thinks that's fucking funny to me.
Black
Am I the only one that
brown
thinks that's?
entertainment.
No, we're not MAGA fucks, dude. God
No,
damn.
it's not my. I'm just saying that's funny to me that they would do that.
Mm.
I don't know.
You hit on the
if they-
black and brown. What you
No,
doing?
of course not. I'm just saying that it's
Yeah, he is.
funny because he's a.
Think it's funny?
Do I
You
got?
think
Do I
it's
gotta
funny?
say it? Do I gotta say it?
Yeah, let's hear it. Come on, let's get
No,
canceled.
no.
Okay.
We got enough shit to worry about.
Do we got-
We got enough shit to
Should
worry
I
about
say it? Like,
Kanye
Nah,
or something
just shut up.
right now.
You're trying to get
right?
Kanye.
Kanye. You're trying to get Kanye.
no,
good.
I'm not saying nothing. Like it's
Move on.
The look is kind of weird, like
Yeah,
with his
man.
fucking little nose fucking piercing and just I don't know. It just doesn't seem Neymarish to me. But
What the
aside
fuck
from the
would seem
character-
Namor's to you?
well, because how fucking Neymar don't fucking look like that. You know?
I
What
wish
exactly is his
Doomzilla
name?
was on speaking terms with
Well,
you.
you know what you know what it looks like.
Crickets.
You know what
I
Neymar
wish
looks like.
I wish
I'm just saying.
Doomzilla was on speaking terms with you. We could have him come on here.
He's probably
I'm
watching
just
this
saying-
right now. And he's
All thing I was saying was like you said, like Latin American, and he's like
We know your history on you don't like
Well,
inclusiveness.
I don't have
We
no,
get it.
I don't no. It ain't have nothing to do with that.
You don't
I'm just
have
saying.
it nothing to say, but yet every film we talk about, you complain about women or somebody of color in the movie.
Well, yeah, well, women are just kind of whatever. But
All right, let's move on.
next.
Hey, cool.
All right. They
On that note,
I'm just
save it for the-
saying. No,
We'll
no
save this
one's-
for the MAGA podcast.
I'm just saying. No one's Brazilian Neymar. Yeah, I mean that's that's just. No one's making the connection between being the fucking like best swimmer and him being like fucking like. Is no one making that connection but me?
No, you're the only fucking asshole.
Do you know what I'm saying,
Obviously.
Cello? Am I the only one that's making that connection?
no, you're the only one.
I'm the only one that's
Cricket.
making that connection. And think
Yes.
it's like, I'm just asking, is it like a joke that they're
Dude,
fucking doing that?
No, yeah, this guy's a
Read,
clown. Anyway.
brother, read the room. We're not laughing with you. Okay, come on.
I'm just saying. That's fine too. I'm just saying, like,
Anyway,
Nah,
that shit
man,
looks sick.
I'm
you're
I'm
saying,
gonna say
Mesoamerican Neymar is the fucking king of
And
the sea.
that's
coming around.
the
That's all
show,
I'm fucking
ladies and
saying.
gentlemen.
I got my tickets for
That's all
opening
I'm
night
saying.
already.
Funny to me.
I'm ready.
Oh my god.
It looks like it's shot epically. I think it's gonna be a good movie.
Oh,
I don't know if
that's
it's gonna be
fucking-
great, but I think it'll be good.
Yeah, cinematography wise, oh yeah, it's fucking awesome.
I feel like there was a lot of movie news that we're not fucking bringing up, but I don't know. It's late.
After that, would you really want to keep going? I mean, come on, bro.
It's the observation I was making. That's all. I'm just saying.
IJS.
Leo, you watching anything?
It looks good. I mean, the action looks pretty cool.
No,
I know that Yellowstone is coming back this soon.
Yeah, Yellowstone comes out, I believe, the 5th. So definitely be tuning into that. Yes.
I'm watching that shit first night because that shit is legit.
Definitely
That
the
shit is-
Yellowstone.
Womack, do you watch anything? Yeah, I don't think you watch shit. What have you been watching?
I'm watching them. I wait for the weekends to maybe watch shit.
Trump rally reruns.
I'll watch fucking Trump, Ryan. I'm not a fucking Trump supporter. Jesus Christ. I'm a free thinker. Okay? I'm a free thinker.
Season 5 of Yellowstone,
I believe Yellowstone.
November 13th. November
Oh, damn
13th.
it. One more 13th. Okay. That was early.
Oh shit, Bob
November,
Money,
all right.
good point. World Cup is coming. I'm ready
Oh, there
for
you
that
go.
shit too.
World
That's
Cup.
the 20th, November
I believe
20th.
the 21st. Yes. It's one of the first
I'll be
games.
on that shit. I'm gonna be watching all that shit.
Definitely be watching. I don't know the whole time scenario. I don't know.
They're gonna be early.
Maybe
They're gonna be like 6 a.m. games and then some
Yeah,
10 o'clock
like
games.
always.
in Qatar. So
I mean, outside of
No.
Champions League, the World Cup is pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be cracking.
yeah.
Yes.
Before I
That's
know
not-
a
you
lot
got
of
some
these
nice- you get-
players,
You get some nice scenery in the crowds too, if you catch my drift.
yeah.
For sure.
It's been a couple years I haven't played FIFA, but before I'll definitely be knowing most of these players, but I have no clue. So
Yeah, I ain't been on FIFA in about
Mhm.
man, 8 years, 9 years, maybe. If that, maybe 10. Shit. But nah, Bob Money, good point, man. I'm gonna be on the
Mhm.
World Cup for sure.
yeah, we might do a World Cup Pickem. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, probably do a little
Why not? I'm
pick a
into
team
it.
or something.
We know
like
what
that,
we know what teams
Neymar
Womack's gonna be
Jr.
picking.
Neymar
Womack's
Jr.
gonna be picking Austria, Germany.
Well, I
Nah,
fuck
well,
with the German-
it's a known fact. I was gonna say that fucking this guy is the fucking German lover.
Yeah, Leo does
Yeah.
love Germany.
He's all about.
fuck with
He's all
Germany
about
He on the
in
Germans and the
FIFA.
soccer.
all about
That's
the
his, that was his team in FIFA for sure.
He's all
Yeah.
about the master
Bayern-
team.
And then when we started playing the little club, start using clubs, I was using Bayern Munich. That was the other squad I was using.
Master
Neymar
race.
Jr. You're funny, Shmoney. Funny,
He's a Hydra
Shmoney.
member. Leo's Hydra on the low.
Yeah, you talking about me? Shit,
Hell,
this is the
hell,
rep-
Oh,
Hydra.
supposedly
master team.
Supposedly that's going to be the plot line for the next Captain America. Is they're going to bring back Hydra?
Is Cap
I
gonna
think
be
it's
Hydra
the
this time?
World Cup. They're gonna talk about the World Cup. Or something.
Oh no! My bad. They're bringing back Hydra for fucking Captain America. That's the premise of the New World Order title.
Yeah.
So that's going to be sick.
Cap's gonna be part of Hydra. Is that the fucking?
It would
No, I
make
don't
more
think
sense
that.
if they went with. It would make more sense if they went with AIM. Hydra had their shot. You know what I mean? So they got to start bringing AIM in. But I don't think they can with those funny ass.
What's
I
that
don't think
Russian
AIM would
one?
be. I mean, maybe.
What's that Russian group? Revolution or some shit? What are they called? It's like a Russian Hydra kind of thing.
Oh, here we go with the Russians now. They're bringing out. Here
Peter
we
Yan.
go.
Peter Yan's the leader.
I gotta go. That's it for me. I'll see you guys. One love, Joe.
All right,
All
man.
right, so
I'll see y'all when I see y'all again. I'm free.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
if
a
we
little-
don't get banned tonight. That's if we don't get
Yeah.
banned tonight.
It'll be fine. We can have a little
That's
fun.
Definitely scoping for that right there. That title.
We'll
All right,
be-
yo.
All right, man.
Catch y'all, man.
Right
Take
on.
care of yourselves, brothers.
All right.
For
Peace
sure.
out.
Peace out, Cello. Good seeing you, man.
Was there some other movie news? What was your thoughts on Werewolf by Night? I thought that shit was pretty good.
I still haven't
Sorry.
seen that
That
yet.
was.
Yeah,
I
let's make a
thought it
list.
was good.
Let's make a list of all this shit. Hold on. Werewolf by
What are
Night.
you making a list of?
Just of all this shit to watch.
Oh man,
I think so. I don't have a fucking list. It's just like so much shit. You just forget shit. You know what I mean? Game
that
of
Tales of
Thrones.
the Jedi was all right. I watched that.
Tales of the Jedi. I gotta watch that. Andor.
like,
no,
I
fuck.
watched Endor,
a
yeah.
bunch of
I
little-
watched that.
It's a
Oh,
bunch
fuck
of
with
little
Andor.
shorts. It's kind of like Clone Wars. It is Clone Wars basically, but like other little tales inside of there. Andor is supposed to be good. I haven't seen that shit.
I haven't. I'm on episode 4.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of fucking shit to catch up on, Sugar Nut.
on.
Writing all this
Have you guys
down.
picked up Modern Warfare 2?
Yes,
I got it. I got it
That
too.
shit's did you get it?
I got it.
Did you get it?
I
Leo?
haven't played it yet. I only
I
played it
gotta
once.
pick it up. I still gotta pick it up.
That shit's dope. I like it. I mean, the more maps are gonna come and shit. The Jeffrey Dahmer, everyone's all fucking.
I don't give a fuck about Jeffrey Dahmer personally. Fuck that
You know what's
weirdo.
funny is we all know. I mean,
Then
there's
you know when he
probably-
says that something bad's coming. You know what's
it
funny?
isn't. No, I'm just saying, like they always all this shit that happened back in the day that we all know about is like always making this returns. Like they had the fucking Menendez brothers now that they were, you know what I mean, trying to big up people. All of a sudden,
there's
just
lot of
start
people- I mean, it's
hearing about
it's
them.
a new It's
Yeah.
a new era,
New
new
audience.
generation. I mean, yeah, new audience. I mean, we saw that in the news, but a lot of these folks don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
they're, what it's
Yes.
about. So
You already know shmoney. You already know something's gonna come out of this shmoney. Yeah, it's just. I mean, wow, what the fuck is and now is Rodney King gonna fucking do some shit now? Like, is people just gonna be
What?
like, oh my god, I didn't know fucking Rodney King. Like, what is going on with this? Like, I'm just.
You know what's a
saying.
good show? You know what I've been kind of watching on just here and there too is that I don't know what it's on. It's on Hulu. That Dark Side of the '90s. That's just pretty good. It's like a documentary about all the little fucking '90s shit. It's just pretty sick too.
my opinion.
Celebrity-
Hulu be having some cutty ass
Hulu's
shows.
cool.
They
Yeah.
brought back Celebrity Ghost Stories too. I was watching that shit. Shit's all right.
Yeah, just
what
recycling all
else?
this shit. We're gonna
Yeah,
hear about
Reboot's pretty
Polyclass next. Fucking Joe Benet.
Reboot's good on Hulu. It's a good little comedy. Got like
Which
Johnny
one?
Knoxville's on there. Reboot.
Oh, Reboot.
Johnny Knoxville's
I've seen
on
it.
there. It's kind of funny.
He
Paul
looking fucking
Reiser.
old, huh? Johnny Knoxville looking fucking old. Boy,
He
shit.
is old.
Yeah, I know,
You
but this
watched it?
dude-
It's pretty good. I've been watching with the wife. She likes this shit. It's
Reboot.
pretty
No, I've
funny.
seen it. That's a Hulu thing too, right?
Yeah, that's Hulu. That's pretty much it. I ain't
Hulu's
been watching
cool.
too much shit.
Prime Video.
I watched-
I like Prime Video too. I think Prime Video got a lot of fucking cool shit on there.
Hulu's to me. I think Hulu's the best right now overall because it has all the network channel shit and just they have a lot of like different shit to choose from. Netflix is probably the lummiest.
Yeah, and
They
it's
don't really got
$20
shit on
now. It's like
Netflix.
fuck, $20 a month now. Like,
What does
That shit-
Netflix got other than Cobra Kai and Stranger Things? I don't think I'll be watching shit on there.
Yeah, I haven't been on it.
Dahmer. I want to watch Dahmer.
Yeah, I go with most of my shit is Hulu. And then if you got Hulu, you can like do the little add-ons for Showtime and Stars, and it's cheaper too. So I'll be fucking with that shit.
Sorry, it's cool. I'm waiting for fucking Force to come back. That shit was fucking dope. I like that show.
I haven't seen the
Force
first
is
Force?
episode. It was all right.
Force.
The little power
Huh?
spin-off with Tommy.
That's just
Oh,
cool.
Power
okay.
spin-off with Tommy. It's all right. I seen
Mhm.
the first episode. It was like, it was cool. Anything else?
Gotta
Oh, you
watch-
wanted to touch on the takeoff dying? R.I.P.
Oh yeah, fucking yeah.
Damn.
Takeoff. Rest in peace.
All
to
They're saying it was
Takeoff.
an accident.
It wasn't no fucking. I mean, well, maybe. Well, it was an accident. But
I seen
it
the
was,
footage. It was an accident.
It was Quavo's boy though that fucking did the shit. So what happened was it was a dice game. You know, like I said, it was a dice game. Quavo was losing fucking money, and he's getting mad and fucking started doing his little shit. You know what I mean? And it's got in a little skirmish or like kind of like a scuffle. Everyone's kind of going to the center of where the hell it was at, and Quavo's dude, he just pulled out and just started bucking though. That's the thing. What's going on, CG? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. Probably at the tail end right now, but thanks for fucking with us. Yeah, the dude just pulled out and just started fucking bucking, and inadvertently he shot Quavo. And what's fucked up is, I mean, not Quavo, he shot Takeoff, and that was it. He just slumped. and that's fucked up because that was one of Quavo's fucking boys, and I think Quavo is Takeoff's uncle.
I think their cousin, yeah, uncle or something like that.
Cousin, yeah, something like that. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like you just took out your blood family member because of this over fucking like stupid shit. Like I don't like when the fucking motherfuckers gonna learn.
I mean, alcohol gets
Dice game,
involved.
yeah, but it's
yeah.
Like when motherfuckers gonna learn.
I wasn't a big I don't listen to none of the Migos shit, but R.I.P.
Yeah, musically I don't really fuck with them like that, but
I seen them. They're cool.
On the humanity side of it, like, I mean, come on, man. Like, what also is fucked up is Takeoff wasn't even like he was chilling, like in like he was just posted up like in the corner.
Yeah,
there
was a female on there who
he was
posted
just chilling. He was kicking it.
Yeah, she said it was an accident. I mean, the shots came. I don't know where the shots came
well,
from.
It wasn't an accident shooting, but like I said, dude just came out and just started bucking just like at whatever and ended up hitting Takeoff. And like I said, that was Quavo's boy. So how you can explain that to the fucking family that my friend or whatever got my nephew shot and killed? How you can explain that? Like, just take the fucking L.
It's tragic.
Yeah, just take the L on the fucking game. And that's Quavo. I mean, me personally, I think that's on Quavo. Like, you lost your fucking money. Just take the L. You lost, I think, like,
yeah, but I mean, you can't blame him for somebody else shooting, though. I mean, that's
your fucking boy. Like, but you was.
But I mean, come on, man. We've been in scuffles with motherfuckers. If they bring out a gun and shoot me or whatever.
But that's the point. And if you was cool, you'd have been like, all right. If you just been like, you know what, fuck it. Like, no one would have probably did.
But I'm saying though, we can't blame because we've done the same shit. Well, man, come on. How many bar fights we've been in and shit?
Yeah, but still, it's just we ain't fucking shot no fucking buddy.
Nah, but I'm saying if one of us got shot, yeah, I don't know, man. Whatever. It's all bad either way.
Yeah, R.I.P.
It's fucked up, but yeah, it's just anyway. Just point is this stupid shit. Rest in peace, Takeoff. And like I said, he was just chilling, like not even doing nothing, like just mind his own business. He's the only one probably at that group that just been like just don't really do shit.
Yeah, he was like the most like quiet. You could tell, like he was humble,
most chill,
yeah, relaxed, yeah. And he was just on Drink Champs too. I think him and Quavo were just on it too.
Yeah.
Nori was giving him props on Drink Champs.
He was giving them his flowers.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. It's just fucked up. Like I said, musically, I don't fuck with him, but just as the humanity standpoint, like it's fucked up, man. Like no one deserves that shit.
Yeah, which is wild.
Last too many. Someone saying that running down the list of motherfuckers last 4 years is getting Nips killed. Fucking you got P&B. You got fucking all these motherfuckers are just getting killed. Like,
well, I mean, I hate to say it, but rap music promotes it.
It's what it, yeah. And that's that's the thing. You talk that big shit.
It endorses the street life. You know what I mean? And young kids are influenced on the shit, and I mean they glorify the shit.
Yeah, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? If you're talking that big shit, trust me, someone's gonna test you.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's gonna fucking test you. They're gonna test you gangsters. So if you're trying to put that energy out there, just that shit gonna come to you. So I just suggest chill the fuck out.
Yeah. Other quick news before we get out of here. Steve Nash fired. There rumors are that the Celtics coach who got suspended for cheating on Nia Long is going to take over.
Perfect.
And be the Nets coach. That's the rumor.
Steve Nash. So why Steve Nash? Was he just getting too hype on like refs and shit, and they just, or just because they were losing, or
yeah, they lost. They ain't been winning shit. I mean, last year was a circus. It's not really Steve Nash's fault. They got a bunch of fucking bozos over there. Kevin Durant's hard to play with, and Kyrie's a head case. He's like a Kanye. And then Ben Simmons don't even want to play, and he shoots hella airball layups. So I mean, you had Cameron killing on Ben Simmons on a fucking little Instagram. He was like, "Fuck Ben Simmons. You don't even be showing up to the game. You don't even want to play." Cam was killing it on him. That shit was funny as fuck on Instagram. Yeah, they're a mess. Steve Nash is gonna. So now they got the that dude who cheated on Nia Long is gonna be taking over. Celtics coach from last year.
Ime Udoka. Doku? Is that what it is? Ime Udoka?
Yeah. Phillies won 7-0 tonight. Wow, Leo, you called Phillies in the World Series, right?
Sad was yes. He was.
I said
This is the
Astros.
first game?
I'll stick with the Astros. No, this is
Was
third
it the
game.
first game? Third?
No,
Shit, who's
third
up?
game.
Phillies
2-1.
are up
Phillies.
2-1. Mm-hmm. And next,
I'll still take
and
the
two more
Astros.
games.
I say it's going to go 7.
Philly.
Astros in 7. Astros in 7. All right. Anything else you want to talk about?
Should put some bread on it.
Mariah Carey's out, and Mariah Carey's out now that Halloween's over. She's starting her Christmas spree. The fucking Christmas queen. She's
Christmas
fucking
queen.
all over.
Let's get to Thanksgiving first. Shit. Before I start talking about fucking Christmas.
Turkey
Day. We should have a Turkey Day special again. We had a Turkey Day special, didn't we?
Yeah.
Womack was talking about persimmon pies and
persimmon pudding.
Promiscuous pudding.
Promiscuous pudding.
Analucious pudding.
Oh man.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I think it's time to wrap it up. Warriors got played tonight too. Bullshit ass call. Bullshit ass call. They Steph had a 3-pointer to tie it. He went for a 3-pointer to tie it. They called a foul on the court on Jimmy Butler. Then they reviewed it and they said some stupid shit. They're like, well, he got all ball. He got the ball first and then it was a high five. Like, what the fuck? They basically played us out of the win. I mean, at least the shot at tie. Because Steph was going to shoot the 3 free throws. So that was some bullshit fuckery. Warriors got some bad mojo going right now. We need to see more out of Poole. We need to see more out of Wiseman. Poole, I don't know, man. He
once it gets
physically, he doesn't like them physical teams that play defense as of yet. 9 points tonight, 5 turnovers, I believe.
You paying
Wiseman didn't do
points?
Much. Kaminga ain't doing much. So the guys we were kind of counting on aren't there as of yet.
I wouldn't be too much worried. It's 7th game of the year. There's going to be some
little concerning
pains,
though.
But
we can't stop anybody from scoring, bro.
Yeah,
everybody's scoring over 100.
Everybody. Because when we last season,
the fucking Pistons scored 130 on us.
Yeah.
I was watching the highlights of that game. Them motherfuckers seemed like everything.
We're getting a lot of teams.
They were hitting
score under 100. But yeah, it's defensively. I mean, defense. You have a young squad, a young lineup. So I think it comes down really to the lineups when once the starting 5, when you start subbing in. I think that's what it is. You got to find that right lineup, and it's going to take a minute. Maybe picking up somebody. I'm not sure. I know we were talking in the group chat. Maybe Dwight Howard. So I don't know if that could happen.
Dwight Howard would be nice for the cheap men. They're saying they're going to wait for 10-day contracts to become available and get them on one of those.
So yeah,
possibly.
I mean, we scoring. It's just our defense. The defense is it.
Cool,
I mean,
man.
that's our.
Cool. I tried to tell y'all. Y'all was crying and Poole already, bro.
Poole. What I've been seeing the last couple of games is Poole is just trying to just get everybody involved. But yeah, definitely needs to take more shots, get some points. Also,
he's 1 of 7 from 3-point tonight.
The other thing is his problem. I mean, what I heard it was that he's being called for palming a lot. So that's something he got to adjust his game, especially when he's dribbling and he's going.
He's a minus on nobody. He's a minus 23 on the plus minus tonight.
I never call that on nobody though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. And
come on.
And JaMychal Green hasn't been as good as we thought he was going to be either as of yet. He's been okay.
They just got to find that right lineup.
Even Moody only has 6 points.
Yeah. So overall, as the whole team, it's
it's that championship shit. They won the championship.
Out of the 2 centers, Looney and Wiseman, you're getting 9 points combined. Looney gets rebounds. Looney didn't even get rebounds. Looney only got 3 rebounds tonight. Wiseman had none.
Damn.
From the center, you're not getting anything from the center.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Get Dwight on a flight out here. Yeah. But it's early, like you said. I mean, I'm not too concerned, but But it is a little concerning that we're giving up so many points.
Yeah.
When last year, like you said,
Defensively.
we started off locking everybody down until
Mhm.
we had injuries. Then we started giving up
Yeah.
some points again. Then we got people
Mhm.
back and we started locking them down again. But
Well,
this,
yeah.
we're healthy. We're fully healthy, and it's not the best start. That's
Well,
for sure.
we are healthy, but we lack is experience. That's it. Guys got to get more reps. So
well, I
It's
mean,
not
fuck.
time to push the panic button, but these younger guys
Nah,
do got to
what-
start
yeah.
stepping it up.
yeah.
I agree.
I need to see
Well,
more out of Poole for getting 140 million. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, yeah, for 140, yeah, and you get 9 points. Like, come on. That
And he
shouldn't
played
be-
29 minutes. It ain't like he just played a little bit of time.
Yeah, but this is the only time he hasn't scored under fucking double digits, right? He's had a couple
Nah,
games
he's
over
had some
under double
stinkers.
digits.
He had
Right?
a couple games they had, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like 7.
see what I mean? It's like
He had 30 and 24 before this, but then he had 11, 17, 24, 7, and 12.
Yeah.
Consistency. I mean, he'll get there,
Mhm.
hopefully.
Yeah.
let me see.
I mean, I'm not
I'm
worried about
not.
his offense as much as I'm worried about his defense.
I mean,
That's
they'll
where I
get
got
into,
the
yeah, they'll
defense.
get into a rhythm.
He can
Offensively,
score.
they'll get in a rhythm. But I mean, they're gonna have to if they fucking giving up 100 fucking points a game. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
start. Fuck.
And he's been
Just flat
turning
out
over a lot
outscore
too. Poole has,
motherfuckers. So
he had 5 turnovers
Yeah.
tonight.
when you get that bag, sometimes, man, just
Yeah. It's just
I
like
don't know.
it's if the Warriors don't have the ball and they're playing defense, it's just they're lost. That's what it is. Gotta find the right assignments and the
I know,
right
man.
lineup. Yeah.
oh no, man.
All right,
I'm not
I guess
worried.
gotta go, guys. We're almost at
I
3
mean,
fucking hours.
yeah. I mean, we're not even at 10 fucking. We're not even at 10 games yet. So
At 7. Yeah, at 7.
Still early.
yeah.
But you
Alright,
could tell
well-
Kerr's getting kind of pissed off and frustrated, though.
Yeah. It's gonna be with these youngsters, and then also we lost what's his name to the Kings, Mike Brown. So
Maybe we'll get
You know,
Nash
just-
back now that he's available.
there you go. I'll take Nash. Fuck it.
remember in Barbosa when Mike Brown. I didn't even not know that. Went to the
Yeah, fuck
coaching
it.
staff
Get
in Sacramento Kings.
get Nash on the line. Get him out here. He's not doing nothing now, so fuck it. Bring him out.
I don't know.
Probably.
All right, I gotta get the fuck to bed. We got anything
Like,
else? Any other odds and
Probably
ends?
looks like you got to take a shit or a piss.
I gotta take a piss too. Like you motherfuckers,
Not too
it don't
much.
make no sense. To fucking come back and then just end it. Like,
Yeah.
gotta
All right,
tough it out.
End it. End
Tough it
All
out.
right, end it.
All right,
You're
so
done.
yeah.
Make
Thanks,
sure you guys click like and subscribe, and don't
yeah,
follow
please.
Womack on Twitter.
Yeah.
He follows fake Adam Schefter, but you don't have to follow fake Adam.
I don't.
Schefter.
That was secondhand information. It wasn't firsthand fakeness.
If you want any real Twitter information, go to Big Leo.
Just go to
He's the
GDB.
Twitter king.
Go to
Big
regular
Leo is the Twitter
GDBs,
king,
or Big
mayor
Leo.
of Twitter. He has a
Yeah,
lot of
sure.
connections on there. Gets the good sources, not the fake news.
Fake news.
Right
It
wing Alex Jones propaganda stuff. That's Womack's. That's where Womack got it from. Alex Jones website or something where he got the
Yeah.
Fuck are you
Brian
talking
Burns
about?
trade.
Alex Jones doesn't even
Got
know
the
fucking
Brian's-
Twitter.
He got the Brian Burns from Alex Jones.
Yeah.
That's where he got.
Alex Jones hasn't even got Twitter. He's worried about fucking paying off fucking almost $1 billion. So
We
yeah,
killed
thanks,
it.
Sugar Nut. Appreciate it.
3 of us. One of us
Thank you.
was,
Appreciate it.
was his Jimmy G kind of like good Jimmy though. He was a good Jimmy tonight. He's a
Always
good Jimmy.
It's a good Jimmy.
Consistently good Jimmy. All right. So anyway, so that's it. Thank you, Sugar Nut. Thanks, Shmoney, of course. Thank you. What else we
Shout
got?
out to Bay
CG.
Blood. Go
They got
get
Bay
your-
Oh,
Blood.
shout out to Bay
Let's
Blood.
go. Shout out.
shout out.
Shout out to that. Chris Smith. Shout out to you. Hondo, of course. You
Hondo,
know that.
what's up?
Vet, definitely. Thank you guys.
Shout out to Sella for coming in.
Fuck with y'all. Well, yeah. And Cell
Cello came off the bench, gave us some good minutes. Solid
there it
is.
triple double.
Yeah. We had to trickle
Plus
down to the
double off
Warriors.
the bench.
Plus 25.
There it is. So once again, thank you guys. Appreciate it. And that's it for us. So yeah, man. You can reach us on the IG. We're at Gold Dirty Bastards Podcast. That's gold _ dirty _ bastards with a what?
Store.
With a Z, bitch. Not an S.
Real
Underscore
quick,
podcast.
Niners got a bye week. Are we having a bye week or what's up? See what's up or what?
Nah, we'll probably
I
come
don't
on.
know. Come on. Yeah, why not?
Just making sure.
Most
Just
likely.
making sure.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk.
We'll try to get back to it Monday night.
Yeah.
We could probably just do like a little.
You can't have other content other than Niner content, even though that's our fucking big shit. But can't have other shit.
Well, Mac, just go to sleep. Seriously, go to sleep.
Go take a shit.
Anyway,
Are you gonna play the Fortnite Skywalker, Womack?
Oh yeah, there's that too. Oh fuck, how long is that lasting for?
Put that on your list.
Skywalker week.
Put it on your list.
Hey,
See, that's why you don't be watching those shows. You're playing too much Fortnite.
I was playing Call of Duty actually. No, I just got home, just been asleep. I'm gonna be Call of Duty. Perfect. Tomorrow, I don't have no gym or nothing like that, so I'll be on fucking tomorrow when I get off and chill. Anyway, you can reach us on Twitter too to get back to it. And where can they find us at Twitter, Big Leo? Mayor? Twitter Mayor?
Gold Bastards with a Z.
Gold Bastards, perfect. And then of course
I don't do Twitter anymore. You guys run all that shit. I don't fuck with Elon Musk. Fuck that fucking South African fuck boy.
There you have it. Yeah, and of course on here, you know, give us a like and subscribe. Hit the bell also, so notify you when we're about to come on. We may or may not be on time, but we'll be on for sure. Just a matter of when. So yeah, other than that,
Lewis.
That's it.
Lewis.
All right, so
right,
I'm good. I'm good. You good? You good? We're on.
Good. Linktree. Hit up Linktree. It's all on this slide I'm about to post up. Linktree got all the goodies, all the trick or treating shit. Got the little Scarface trick or treating memes up there. Check it out.
It's got the trick for sure.